Hi, everyone.
I didn't see you there.
Welcome to a podcast will save this relationship. I'm Josh, he, him.
And I'm Sarah, she, her.
Now, today on the podcast, we talked about a wide variety of topics.
Many things.
We talked about Pokemon.
I did. I started off.
Yeah, sorry. I said we. I should have said she. She talked about Pokemon.
I started talking. I started telling
you had a real Mike from Red Letter Media talking about Star Trek moment. And I had a real big Jay from Red Letter Media moment where there will be multiple shots of me just pouring LaCroix like this.
Yeah, you really said that you were going to turn off during that, and then you did.
Yeah.
You did do that. You did not listen to me, very obviously.
Which is good for a podcast, yeah.
Yeah, fun. Collaborative effort.
And then we bounced around
Twitter
and YouTube and TikTok
and
monetization. Ukraine and Poland.
And Poland.
Very variety talk show.
If you want to hear Josh say, oh, did you know it was almost World War III? And me go, no, I didn't know.
You're going to enjoy the first half of the show.
It's going to be fun. Then we did the wolf story.
Which was awesome because we had 2 chapters that were literally the same.
Yeah.
And I mean literally metaphorically.
And I mean literally literally
kind of literally 90%.
Yeah.
And then we did some Reddit and listener stories.
The Reddit ones were really good. Listener stories got very in serio at the end.
Yeah, they got pretty serious. So just a warning.
Yes.
But still a good fun time all around.
Some trigger warnings in there.
Some trigger warnings in there. But
hardcore crap.
Yeah.
That we're dealing with.
But fucking don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the goddamn bell on YouTube.
Hell yeah, dog.
Rate us 5-star on Apple and Spotify. Check out our Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee /APWSTR on both.
Mm-hmm.
And just enjoy the show.
Yeah, enjoy it, man.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Hell yeah, dog.
See ya.
See ya.
What happened on Twitter?
I just got a lot of likes.
Oh, shit.
I was liking all my tweets.
Damn, you're getting mass likes, dude.
Yeah, because I make good fucking tweets.
Yeah,
dog.
you do. It's a damn shame that that's gonna be gone soon.
Talking about how I want the rival in Pokemon Violet to love me. Honestly though, it sucks that the game sucks ass right now.
Yeah.
Because it's not finished, but like,
yeah.
The fucking rival is the first time I've ever like felt an emotional connection to the rival since like Pokemon Blue and Red.
Oh, really?
It's like the first one. Because like that was when your rival was like the cousin of the Professor Oak.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you about the fucking familial history of Pokemon Red and Blue?
No, you haven't.
It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. So you're Ash, right? But really your name is Red and or Blue.
Yeah, okay.
You're 13. It's customary where you live that once you're 13 you go out and you dogfight a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
So that's the premise. Your mom is like, you're 13 now, get the fuck out of my house so I can go fuck the professor. Get out of here. So then the professor's like, yeah, take this little animal to start off your dogfighting world. And then the professor's cousin bursts into the office and goes, hey, what's up, fucking Uncle Oak? My name is Gary. Smell you later.
All right, okay.
And then, like, he goes over to you and he's just like a huge asshole. And you really want to fucking pummel this motherfucker into sand. You really want to just fucking murder this guy. Because he's such a little dick. He's such a piece of shit. So anyway, you go through all the things. You do all the gyms, right? Because you're like, I want to be the master, you know?
Yeah.
You do all that shit. And then you have to defeat the champion, the current champion, whose name is Giovanni, who is also the leader of Team Rocket.
Giovanni, team leader of Rocket. Okay.
Okay. Giovanni is your dad.
Okay. What the fuck? All right.
He's your divorced dad that you've never seen, that you now have to conquer to win the game. And it's not revealed until you start fighting him.
Really?
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's a little crazy, yeah.
And he's in like the first village. He lives like a village away from you, and you have no idea playing the game until you get to Giovanni, and he's like, welcome, son. And you're like, what? Excuse that's my dad? And then you beat the shit out of him, right? And you win. And then then you get to like the crazy every Pokemon game after you defeat the champions or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Previous to these ones, because they changed the formula a little bit, but it used to just be like it was very handholdy. You go to Gym 1, you go to Gym 2, you go to Gym 3, you go to Gym 4. You defeat the evil team along the way, and then you defeat the evil team. You get the big guy, where you get one Master Ball, and the Master Ball will catch a Pokemon for real.
Yeah.
So you use it on the big guy. You get the big guy, and now you have like a good Pokemon. Usually it's not very good, actually. Like a higher level Pikachu could fucking is better than like a low level Mewtwo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
it's
you.
like
Yeah.
it's like, why the fuck am I doing this? Anyway, so then fucking you do that, you get that, and then there's the after. The end game,
yeah.
the like after game shit. And in this one, it was like, oh shit, Mew, you can find Mew in a cave now. You can find Mewtwo in a fucking abandoned house now. And it's like Mew is created in a fucking is a creature that's created in a fucking like is a genetically created by science Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then gives birth to Mewtwo, who is a intelligent Pokemon who is humanoid with 2 feet and like a big ass weird tail that looks like a butt plug.
Yeah.
And he can like speak like a human being. It was a children's game.
The children's game, yeah.
That's
a
why it
little
was
wild.
so fucking popular. It's like crazy town.
Yeah. So it needs more. So that's what this game needs is more of that.
Yeah,
'Cause it
but
hasn't
they're never
been in
going to do
there.
that anymore.
Yeah.
They're too like into it now. They're too Nintendo. They weren't really trying to sell their weird game to like America. They were just trying to sell it to people.
Yeah.
And fucking in Japan, it was like, yeah, you catch monsters and you have little monsters.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool enough. Yeah.
And but America was like, we fucking love this shit too. Everywhere was like, oh my god, this shit is awesome.
How do we sell to mass audience? I get that. Yeah.
You're not gonna get weird little shit like that anymore. We're not gonna get like Lavender Town where it's like there's like a there's like a big ass building with all the souls of dead Pokemon.
That's fair. Yeah. No, I don't think
anymore.
they can do that. Yeah. I think it's a little too.
Yeah.
It's a little too rough for a children's game.
So there's a Pokemon called Cubone,
Yeah.
and it's like a little creature that it's like a little. I was gonna say the name of a different Pokemon because I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Use
that they're
other
animals.
references to other things that I
Doesn't make
don't
any
know.
sense.
Yeah. That's good.
It's
That's
like a little lizard kind of creature.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And it
Yeah.
has a skull on it,
Yeah.
and it's got a little bone.
Yeah.
So the skull is the skull of its dead mother.
Yeah, I remember that. You've told me
Yeah.
about that. Yeah. So we need more skulls of dead moms.
Yeah. And like its main thing is to like cry. And that's how it like hurts other Pokemon is that it's like crying. Because it's got a dead fucking mom. Because it's in its biology that the mom has a baby Cubone and then dies.
And then the skull is used.
And then the Cubone grows up and takes the skull of the mom.
I wonder why they cut that. I wonder why that's.
It's not cut.
It's not cut. I mean, it's still there, but I wonder why they don't do
Yeah.
stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, right. Like, but come on, it's so fucking metal, dude. This is like one of those things where like I wish they still did that shit.
Nah, not anymore. Not in PC America.
Yeah. Everything's like happy and fun and easy.
Yeah.
This one's a little harder though. I kind of like it that it's a little harder.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm never gonna play any of those games. This is like
It's the lore is too deep now.
yeah.
To really enjoy it, I feel like you have to either be like 8 years old or you have to have been playing it for 30 years.
Fair enough. You've played it for 20, right? Like pretty much.
Yeah, I've been playing since I was like 6. So, you know.
That's fair. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good. How are you doing,
I'm
Josh?
doing good too.
Did you gonna
I
keep
forgot.
in all that shit?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep in all
Really?
that. Yeah, I am.
my Pokemon rant?
Yeah, I have to. I have
Wow.
to keep in your Pokemon rant.
Oh my god. Okay. Sounds good.
Because what the fuck else are we gonna talk about today?
I know. We have nothing else to talk
Again,
about. I could talk
twice
about
in a row.
Pokemon for like 30 minutes.
I mean, there's a couple things we can talk about. I feel like there's a lot of different shit.
Yeah.
Little things that have happened. As per usual. So, okay, there's the Twitter shit this week.
Yeah, Twitter
is a continuation of, that. Yeah. We can talk about having a TikTok go viral because people wrongly thought it was related to another TikToker's.
Which was really cool, you guys.
That was kind of cool, yeah.
You guys are like looking out for people, and I think that's really cool. And it was cool of that person to stitch us and give their thoughts on the story too. And I'm also really glad it's not her.
Yeah, because she would need to break the fuck up with that.
Yeah, I don't wish that fucking experience on anybody. Yeah. That guy sucked ass.
Yeah. So those are two things.
Yeah.
I was gonna save this for the ad read, but we can talk about how my week has been plagued by people saying they're respectfully gay for you.
How many times has that happened?
I think a few YouTube comments.
Yeah, there's one.
There's a few of them. I feel like I saw it a lot, and I think someone tweeted it at you. I think
somebody tweeted at me that they're gay for me.
I think so. I don't remember.
I'm sorry, honeys, but like I didn't notice. I did not notice if you tweeted at me that you're gay for me.
The fucking puss hound just can't even keep track.
I can't keep track. I'm sorry, ladies.
You're too fucking.
I'm sorry. I'm going about my day. You know what I mean?
A real player, you are.
I'm in a relationship. I can't be a player.
That's why they're being respectfully gay. That's the reason
they're
why,
respectful about it. So what's the problem?
And I have to see it, and I'm like, all right, two things. Either one, I get really I get real jealous.
You could tell him like, hey, don't do that.
B, I fuel that rage into merch, so I get half the cut of a joke that I have no relationship with.
Yeah, it is helping. It is giving you money.
Yeah, in some way or another.
So that's good.
We can talk about how this week's podcast is our most popular one because of that TikTok.
Oh yeah,
and we got a yellow fucking check mark.
Yeah, we did.
A lot of little things. Yeah. A lot of fun behind the scenes stuff.
We said too many fuck words.
I think we said the fuck word a little too many times in the beginning. That's my working theory.
I think so.
Or YouTube might be tightening down harder on like descriptions and titles, which makes no fucking sense to me. I don't know why. I literally have no idea what the fuck it is.
I don't know, but we're going to try not to curse in the beginning. I don't even know if I cursed. Maybe I did.
I cursed and then you cursed and then I kept cursing.
Well, I mean, like in my Pokemon thing.
Oh, no, you're good. Don't worry.
No? Okay,
after the like minute and a half mark.
Yeah, because after that.
All right, let's talk about how stupid YouTube's fucking. I want to talk about how stupid TikTok and YouTube's rules for shit getting taken down are because they're so arbitrary.
It really is so, and it's so stupid. And it, a little bit ago when we had our intern and she was like changing the curse words to be funny words, people really like that, but also like I understand that's not accessible to deaf people.
Yeah,
so we stopped doing that.
We stopped doing that.
But I'm also like, it really sucks that we do have to even censor the words. Like I wish we could have said we could say the fuck word in the captions and not be taken down for,
which is weird because there's like
stupid shit. It's fuck.
Yeah, it's fuck.
Not that big a deal.
And like I don't know, okay, so fucking well, that's the weird thing too, is that there's been plenty of there's big creators that can get away with saying the fuck word,
right? Because they bring in money.
But then like someone like us,
yeah.
It's just an unfair system. I want to talk. Okay, so like the arbitrary rules that I hate about YouTube.
Yeah.
So we get to see now. We've been able to see this since like the beginning of game monetization because they make the system now where you rate your own video for monetization, and then they rate it themselves. And if they check, they'll just use your thing. But if you're wrong and they do a manual review, which for some reason they've been doing more manual reviews of our videos, and we've been like, no, yeah, you can't. You're getting a yellow $sign or whatever the fuck.
On YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube, yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
It's stupid. It's a really dumb thing. I think it's because it's either cursing or shocking topics. I don't know which one. I'm not going to change pretty much most of the podcast. Like I'm not going to
changing to be like happy, kid friendly, whatever. Yeah,
that's we're not even kid friendly. Like we put it in the thing. We're not kid friendly.
No, we're not.
I've even put on Patreon that you have to be 18 or older.
Yeah.
Which honestly,
which we're not posting porn or anything.
Yeah,
but
like it's a better safe than sorry if someone comes in and like, you guys say the cunt word, and That's gonna come up later. The cunt word, by the way.
Oh yeah.
With one of my Reddit stories.
Oh, he says cunt all the time.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah.
But no, fucking. So yeah, like that's stupid, right?
Mhm.
And then TikTok. I've had 2 different instances in the past like 2 weeks of TikTok being stupid.
Yeah.
We got a video taken down for harassment and bullying.
Right, because we do that all the time.
Oh yeah, obviously. And I think it was for the Reddit story. Which one was it? It was one of the popular ones. It was really upsetting.
The one about the guy.
Yeah, it was about one of the guys. Some guy
The
being
guy with
a
the
dipshit.
girlfriend.
Yeah, that's more specific.
No, the guy with the girlfriend that hates his girlfriend.
You're still gonna be more specific.
Oh my god,
than that.
the guy with the topic, the autistic girlfriend.
No, that one's different. That one was okay.
Okay.
I posted one yesterday
Mm-hmm.
that I think was a listener story, and TikTok took it down, the sound down, but not the video. For some reason, because the sound was breaking guidelines.
Yeah.
But us motioning our hands and opening our mouths isn't. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I really don't.
We really don't do that much bad shit, man. We just curse.
Yeah, we curse. And I give epic left-leaning political opinions.
Yeah.
And that probably gets censored.
Because we're commies, dude.
Yeah, we're fucking commies.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is my second LaCroix, and we're only
You're
like 15
already-
minutes in.
yeah,
I'm already
Jesus
drunk,
Christ.
yeah.
I'm already drunk.
I'm already fucking drunk, dude.
But yeah, no, like
Yeah.
fucking.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's really dumb. A lot of these social media platforms have these dumb, arbitrary rules,
Yeah.
which is ironic because I know we might talk a little bit about Twitter right now, I guess, because they've decided
They're imploding.
they're imploding.
They're straight up imploding.
And they were just like, hey, fuck it. Apparently they got rid of like, you can now just be openly hateful against trans people or some shit like that.
Yeah. They got rid of it in their discrimination.
And then reinstated,
They're not, but trans people are not a protected class in their discrimination bullshit.
which is
So hurtful and
then,
stupid.
Yeah, and then they got Jordan Peterson's account reinstated, which is
Yeah, and he's been tweeting like every 4 minutes.
yeah,
He's
because he missed it. He missed it.
He did miss it like a lot. Yeah.
Oh, did you know that Trump was
Yeah.
at like some rally and he was like, I don't want to go to Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, he said
That's
some shit
awesome.
like, Twitter has a lot of problems right now. I'm not sure if I would want to go on it. Which I think is him saving face. I bet if in a heartbeat he would fucking. But I think because like.
I don't know. I kind of think that's based. I kind of think I hate that man, and he killed like millions of people. He's got blood on his hands for
incited,
COVID, and
yeah.
he's racist, and he's
Incited
he's a
insurrection.
terrible, evil devil person.
Yes.
That is based that he's like actually fuck Twitter. Like he's really lighting the Republicans on fire
Yeah.
lately, and it's so kind of awesome.
It's pretty fucking funny.
It's pretty dope.
It's pretty
actually.
dope.
He's already dunking on Ron DeSantis.
And he's going to run for fucking president. And I know DeSantis is probably going to run for president. And if he does that, hopefully he loses and doesn't become governor.
Yeah, they're both gonna like cut
shit.
each other off, you know,
Yeah.
and neither of them are gonna be president. And Joe Biden's gonna get a slam dunk presidential
Fucking-
win, even though no one likes him.
No one likes Joe Biden.
Not
I kind of like
I like him a little bit.
only a little bit.
Every once in a while, he'll say something that's really based, but
Yeah.
it's not anything about policy. It's just like someone asks him a stupid fucking question, and he just goes, "That's fucking stupid,"
dumb.
and then he walks away, and I'm like,
And
"That's
I'm
my
like,
president.
Yes, that's my president.
That's my guy."
Hashtag my president.
Yeah. Like,
But no,
damn.
yeah. So like, I don't know. Yeah, it's man. I don't even know what the main topic's supposed to be. But
No,
like,
we don't
fucking-
really have
We
one.
don't have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So Twitter's imploding.
Yeah,
And-
he fired a bunch of people, and then he gave a bunch of people the option to either work 12-hour days to make Twitter 2. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see
His
that.
email about
What?
Twitter 2. He gave them the option to like work a bunch of 12-hour days to like make Twitter 2, or to give them 3 months severance. Like basically work your ass to the bone or leave. So then a bunch of people were like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the.
Why
yeah.
would I work 12-hour days? I am now leaving. And the only
Apparently-
people that work for him now are people that are like tied by visas. Where they
Yeah,
need
exactly.
jobs.
Yeah, which is awful.
It's terrible. And it sucks that they have to do that. It's fucking terrible working conditions. And I mean, you know, there's a good conversation about how like that's why every single company, even if you like your company and you like the shit that your company does, you still need a union.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, because anybody could just come in and just fuck your shit up.
Yeah. And like, I don't know.
That's totally true. I don't know. But yeah, so then he did that shit. He posted the dumbass photo of him with everybody where everybody's like,
like put at gunpoint, just like, hey, yeah, smile, please.
We're making Twitter too.
the photo equivalent of please clap. Like,
yes,
yeah,
literally.
I don't know. It's very.
He made a poll today about whether he should reinstate Donald Trump.
Yeah, because that's.
And it was like 50-50.
It's 50-50 because. Go all right, everyone. We talked about voting a couple weeks ago. Go vote now on that poll if you're still on Twitter.
Vote, please.
Because God, if it comes down to a Twitter poll of all things,
I know
I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna like fucking God. There is no God. Do you ever think about that?
Yes, every day I think there's no God. I think it's such a stupid idea to think that somebody out there cares about us.
Yeah.
What?
It's just,
with what evidence, honey?
With what evidence?
That you went to Starbucks today and the lady was nice to you? Look at the grand scheme of things. It is bad.
Oh, speaking of bad, fucking World War III almost happened.
What?
Did you not? There was a
what?
Did you not hear about the missile that hit Poland?
No, I did not at all.
Oh my God.
I've been living in
bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was I want to say, I don't know fully. So it was because of Russia and Ukraine because they're still fighting each other.
Yeah, of course.
One side of them, it was reported originally that it was probably a Russian missile that accidentally hit Poland and I think killed 2 people.
No, I don't believe it's accidental if it's from Russia. I don't believe anything's accidental from Russia.
I think it was accidental because it was actually a Ukrainian missile.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
But people thought that it was a Russian missile. So people were worried about, I think, Poland doing Article 4 or 5 of NATO, which basically means that anyone can come to Poland's defense against whoever attacked Poland, which would basically mean United States versus Russia military warfare.
Oh my God! No,
it didn't happen though. It didn't happen.
That's good.
I want to. I'll let me look it up real quick because I know I say this might be the one time I don't want to just say something without looking it up to make sure I get it right.
Yeah, that's like fucking crazy, dude.
Because like because that was like a thing for like a whole day. People were freaking the fuck out because
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
bro.
we could have. What is it? I think Ken Klippenstein wrote or I think The Intercept wrote an article about it was like one article almost started World War III because of how it was reported, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, so like
that's crazy.
Hold on, let me see.
That shit is wild. I'm not gonna know if it's the end of the world until I see the missile in the air. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna know until like 10 seconds before I fucking die.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm like, I don't want kids.
Yeah, because then you're going to bring them into a world where...
You're just gifting them a bunch of nuclear anxiety.
Yeah. Not a great time. Yeah.
I don't want to do that to someone. I don't know. Jesus Christ.
All right, so initial assessments by the United States found that the missile is likely to have been an air defense missile fired by Ukrainian forces at an incoming Russian missile. And I just saw an article that says Ukraine is currently denying that they did it. But that's who knows? Who knows, guys?
I have no clue. I don't even know. That's fucking. I mean, listen, I don't like Russia. I don't really have a very informed opinion about Ukraine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like pro-Ukraine, but then also I know that there's Nazis or whatever. But then I don't know if that's a lie. Like, I think the
anything. Nazi shit has been kind of overblown by people trying to be pro-Russia. Like,
yeah, I don't
know either.
I see a mix of both on my timeline because I follow Hassan.
Yeah.
And and of course then Hassan is liking shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's always doing that. I don't think he does that shit anymore. But like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just, I don't really know. I don't have a very informed political opinion about that.
No, yeah, I get
so
you.
I'm not going to say anything.
But yeah, I mean, that happened this week. I'm just trying to think of other shit.
And also, if that was a missile at the defense of like Russia shooting a missile at Ukraine, then Russia's shooting a missile at Ukraine. You know what I mean?
They have been. Yeah. I mean, they're at war with each other right now. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. But like, that's bad.
that is bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So it's been a crazy fucking week.
Yeah.
On that front. And I still have nothing. What else did I say? Did I say anything else?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Fuck, I don't remember anything else I said we could talk about.
Oh, they shut down the Twitter building.
Oh, yeah.
The Twitter buildings. They shut everything down, told everybody to go home.
Oh, two-factor authentication didn't work on Twitter because they got rid of
not working.
Only 20% of the whatever they deleted is actually useful, so they deleted all of it.
Yeah, they were like, whatever, people don't use... Or no, it was like only 20% of people use these things. Like only 20% of people that use Twitter, which is a large percent because a lot of fucking people use Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. So you're just fucking over a large percentage of your base.
But that's because you have software engineer shortages because you fired them all.
Exactly. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Good.
I don't know. It's just been a dumb... I don't know. I feel a lot of shit and I've just been not informed.
Dude, it's actually like from a person who's like learning... coding and like comp sci in my free time. He posted the like whiteboard of what he wants Twitter 2 to be. Yeah. And there's legitimately, it's like a flow chart, which I'm like, okay, that's an interesting way to do a website. I don't know if that's, how people do it because I'm not very well versed in it. But then there's just like a box that says front end. There's a box that says front end. All of the front end is in this box. I'm very smart, yeah. And this is the rest of it. And I'm just like, it's so fucking funny. It's like someone's entire career is to be a front end developer.
And they're just putting one little box. That's all they get. One little box is all we need. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
It's fucking beautiful. Yeah. It's fucking beautiful to see all this shit that's happening.
Yeah, it's going to implode, dude. It's going to be awesome.
And like learning from like... reading software engineers who have been working at Twitter for fucking decades. Yeah. Like reading their experience with Elon Musk and how he's like, he emailed everybody one line email, which is fucking crazy. Yeah. To the entire company. Yeah. Even to people who aren't software engineers, that they should be ready to have their code out because he's going to walk around and be like, what does that do? And so people are dunking on him by being like, I work at Twitter and I just have the Neopets code up. Yeah. And he points at the shit for the fucking giant omelet. And I'd say, oh, yeah, that's the Twitter cache. Yeah. As it caches all your tweets into the cyber hex. Yeah. And just nonsense words. And he goes, oh, okay.
Epic. That sounds like, good to me.
Oh, my God. It was fucking beautiful. Yeah. The coding for the giant omelet.
Yeah, that's the fucking jokes are now real now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a joke, but it's still funny.
It'll be real. Someone will do that after they saw that tweet. Yeah.
Now I want to know what the code is for the giant omelet. I'm gonna go on fucking.
Yeah, go on Neopets now and fucking. Yeah.
It won't be the original coding because they changed it
after Flash went down. Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
But yeah.
Damn.
Make my own Neopets, dude.
You're gonna make your own Neopets? Yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't know how it'll compete with Lyoden, but that's a pretty robust website.
I remember, where were you during the Neopets versus Lyoden wars versus Twitter wars?
Oh, it doesn't even exist. Neopets killed itself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Neopets killed itself and fucking is in a coma right now. Somehow Scientologists or Latter-day Saints or whoever had it, Mormons, I think.
Something, yeah.
Whoever had the website operated the website better than the company that currently has Neopets.
Yeah.
I love websites.
You love websites?
I love websites. I don't know anything about Ukraine.
But you love
I love websites.
You love them websites.
You know what else I love?
What do you love?
Wolf story.
Yeah, let's do some fucking wolf stories. How many chapters do you want to do today?
I'm down for 2.
Let's do 2, because last time we did 4, I almost fucking jumped out of the window.
Yeah. Yes.
Watching over the footage, just me like.
Yeah, because you had to listen to it twice, huh?
Yeah, I have to listen to the story. Yeah, so okay. You know, actually, I do get to complain about the wolf story. Okay. I know you say you're the one reading it. Yeah. I have to listen to it guaranteed twice all the way through. Some people they can they listen to it once and then they remember it. I'm forced to relive it every day. And then I'm going to listen to a third time when I edit all of them into one big 50-hour video.
You're doing that to yourself.
I am doing that to myself, but I also love money. So, like...
I do love money, yeah.
Can you imagine...
No, I can't imagine not having money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A 50-hour video with an ad break every 40 minutes in between each chapter.
Why would you do that to them?
Because fuck them. That's why. Because
God.
that's the price you got to pay to suffer, dude. You want it all in one little place to watch my sanity dwindle week after week. I think that's a more than fair enough price.
Oh, this one has a this chapter. What is it? It's chapter 18. So we're gonna get to chapter 20 today.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, 2/3 of the way done.
2/3 of the way done. Thank Christ.
Isn't that good? Huh?
God, we're on track to maybe be done by the end of the year.
Yeah. All right. So this comes with a fucking. I think this is a drawing by the author.
What?
She drew some.
Yo,
tulips.
we got a fucking double threat here.
I know.
Writer and drawer.
That's pretty good. That's
yeah.
pretty good. Maybe you should draw more.
Maybe you fucking should, honestly.
I think you should be drawing more.
Please draw more.
Because it says...
Don't do anything else but draw. Just keep drawing.
It says her name at the bottom in 2012. So I think this is a 2012 story. This is a 10-year-old story.
Yo, so this is an adult now?
Yeah. All right. This is writer's POV.
All right. What was it, a writer's POV last time?
Yeah.
And what did we miss? Sorry, you gotta remind us. The wolf story segment.
So
what happened?
It's been a lot. Her parents are dying for sure. She broke up with James because James cheated on her. And then she went to Ryder to be like, let's just be friends.
Yeah.
See where it goes, baby. And then Ryder also found out that he's her mate, but he doesn't know whether to forgive her or not.
Yeah.
Which is really stupid. Like, yes, do it. Jesus Christ is telling you that person is your soulmate. Yeah.
Again, unless it's going to be them versus Jesus Christ. I actually saw a comment. Someone's headcanoning Elliot now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got someone to headcanon Elliot?
Well, I think they were doing it before, but I called it out, so they brought it up to probably defend my argument of
Elliot's going to be the person.
Yeah.
I think that would be a cool twist.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool. I don't know if I see it happening.
We'll see. But I've got hashtag Team Elliot shirts on the.
I mean, I think it would be a dumb writing choice to make. I think it'd be kind of dumb because we don't know anything about it.
Sarah, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
but like, I think it
what?
would be like an interesting thing for this writer to do.
Okay, all right,
because
that's fair.
she's been very baseline this entire time.
All right, okay.
I just don't think it's a good idea.
All right, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, okay. Writer's POV a week later. Carl left me.
Fucking parents dead or what? Wait.
I know. Where are the parents?
Oh my god.
That's what I give a shit. I don't give a shit about any of this other crap. Really.
We're skipping another week?
Yes. The parents had 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks, and now this is the third week.
So now the parents have to be dead.
Right.
Okay, I'll stop.
Or maybe they've lived past their diagnosis.
Yeah, because they didn't have House on the team. They didn't have Wolf House on the team.
Wolf Foreman, goddammit.
Wolf Foreman, goddammit.
You're not going to screw up another one. How dare you say that to me, Wolf House? You know
Wolf
that
Cuddy, you have a low wolf cut dress on.
Wolf Cuddy, you got a big wolf ass.
Okay, all right, okay.
Give me my wolf Vicodin. We've been watching a lot of House.
Yes, we have.
Okay, writer's POV. A week later, Cara left me alone to make my choice like I asked her to, and I've been thinking about it every day. The school holidays are coming up, so I figured it's time to make my decision.
Why is...
I don't think those are connected.
Gotta take her to the winter ball from Harry Potter. Yeah, we got to do the... It's Quidditch season, guys.
I'm not going home from Hogwarts this year. So I'll be hanging out with nearly headless Nick. I pace around my room and check my watch. It's 1 PM on a Saturday, so there's not really anywhere else to be. I take a deep breath and head out the door of my room. I've made my decision. I head up to the 3rd floor and walk along until I reach the room, and I remember from the tour as being mentioned as her room. I'm going to read that again.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't think that was correct. I head up to the 3rd floor and walk along until I reach the room that I remember from the tour as being mentioned as her room.
But
that was one sentence.
That's a weird sentence. But
that
also,
was a bad sentence.
But also, hasn't Ryder been to her room?
I don't think so.
Not, but I know he's been in the house. So okay, but like,
I don't think they really hung out that much because she immediately was
fucking weird. Yeah.
I knock and hear silence. I wait a little bit, then knock again. Still nothing. I sigh and turn my head to my room. She's out in the woods in a clearinghouse that's at the end of a path that is near the house. I could show you where it is. I hear someone say. I turn around and see Claudia. Oh, thanks, I say, shooting her a smile. She leads the way and I follow her downstairs. We walk outside to the edge of the woods. We walk a little further in. I see the path. She stops walking, so I stop too. Just follow that path and you'll find her, she says. Thanks, I tell her. She nods, then heads back to the house. I follow the path and find a clearing full of flowers and bright green grass. Just as Claudia told me, I can see Kara. She's sitting a little to the side of the clearing with what looks like a drawing pad on her lap and a pencil in her hand. Oh, so Kara. Oh! So the signature is her name. That's why it was familiar to me. Signature is the character's name in 2012.
So,
This story is based in 2012.
Okay. Oh. So
she drew the tulips. The character drew the tulips and signed her name Kara Reed.
Okay.
So it's probably the author that drew it, yeah.
So yeah, it's probably okay. So it's probably okay. So now the earliest time is now 2016 that we know for sure.
That the story was released.
Released, yeah.
The choices.
These are some interesting, yeah.
Interesting choices.
This is very weird now. This is such a weird fucking...
I gotta say, like, I like this author. I do like it. It's a fucking mystery every time we pull up a chapter. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen next.
I have no idea what to expect anymore.
No fucking clue.
I have no expectations.
It's a 1-2 punch every single time we read a chapter, dude. When are the parents dead? I don't know. She's in a field drawing. It's like 3 weeks.
And also, wait, why did the author think that it was an important detail to literally make a tulip drawings for your character?
We don't know yet. We haven't read it. It hasn't been explained to us yet.
Okay.
And you know she's going to explain it in painful detail.
Yeah, but okay, so why... I'm just so confused on the choices of explaining things. Like which things get the luxury treatment.
Right. It's the clothing gets the explanation.
The tulips drawing gets the explanation. The dead parents?
Nope. You don't get that.
Fuck them, just...
Okay.
God.
I walk a little further into the clearing. Kara turns and looks at me, then turns back to her drawing pad. Hello, is all she says. Hi, can I come sit? I ask her. She nods and I walk over and sit beside her. I glance over at the drawing she's working on. I stop and stare. It's beautiful. It's a pencil drawing of 2 flowers. Tulips, I think. Obviously drawn by the flower in front of her. You're very talented, I say, to break the silence. Thank you, that's sweet, she says, turning and smiling at me, then turning back to her drawing. There's silence and Kara continues drawing. I'm guessing you're not here to watch me draw, she says after the silence has lasted a good 5 minutes. Too long.
Why the fuck did you not say anything?
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Too long for a silence.
That's a little too long. I think someone should say something eventually.
5 minutes is a
Maybe
long time.
after, 10 seconds.
30 seconds.
30
is a
seconds
long
max.
Time.
Yeah.
No, I say, clearing my throat a little. What's up? She asks me. I say, trying to find the right words. I have made my decision. She stops drawing and slowly puts her pad down and turns to look at me.
God, please be no. Please be no. Please be fucking no. Because the officer's gonna be like, I wanted to spice things up.
Are you into bondage? Just
God, that would be good. That would be
it turns into a 50 Shades of Grey.
How do you feel about scat?
Will you
water sports? Yes or no?
Will you let me piss in your mouth? Okay, should I be scared with how formal that sounded? She asked me. This makes me laugh a little. Ha ha! And she laughs too before sobering up. Ha ha! Now I'm sober. No, I just can't find the right words for it. I say, stumbling over my words a little. Okay. Well, I can give you a little advice in this. Just go right out and say this, or the tension will eat us both alive. She says, crossing her arms. Okay.
Kind of a weird way to say it. Yeah. Okay. Or the tension's gonna eat us alive. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking do about it, huh?
It's very teenagery though.
It is very, yeah.
Very, Okay.
But also, why are you treating Ryder like fucking Hugh Grant, I'm sorry. Oh God. Why is he all of a sudden like a British fucking Notebook fucking Ryan Gosling ass? Like, why is he
British? Ryan Gosling's not British.
I know he's not, but I'm just pointing out other things I think of.
There's other things
I got
that
ADHD, all right? This is my wheelhouse, all right? I just
Okay.
reference random shit. Whatever, fuck it.
All right, fine. Let me continue. Okay, I say, attempting to collect my thoughts. She sits there patiently waiting for me to form a sentence. I say, oh God, please say it. This bitch.
All right,
Shut
fuck
up.
you. I would say no now. Just
I'd be like, oh, why are you being such
why are you
a
being so
fucking cunt
why are
right
you-
now?
yeah, why are you-
What the
stop
shit?
rushing me, Jesus.
Yeah, fuck.
God.
She begs, putting her hands on either side of her face.
Oh yeah, because she's a dog. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, she begged.
she begs.
Yeah.
I want to try this, the friends thing, I finally managed to say. Kara is motionless for a second, then her lips form a smile. Really? She says. Yes, you're right. We don't have to dive into a relationship, but I want to go back to the time when I sat with you guys. And I'll be honest with you, I miss you, I say. She sighs in what sounds like relief. Okay, I would love that, she says, continuing to smile. Let's start now. I'm going to go and grab a book and we can sit here for a while, I suggest, standing up. Okay, sounds nice, she says, smiling up at me. I'll be right back, I say to her. She nods and I turn and walk away. I head back to the house and walk up to my room to grab my book. I pick it up off the nightstand and make my way back downstairs. Oh, hey, Ryder, you're back, I hear a voice say. I turn around and see Claudia standing in the doorway of the kitchen. Oh, yeah, I am. Only for a second, though. I'm heading off again, I say, nodding. Is everything okay? Have you talked it out? Sorry, I must sound so nosy, she says rather fast. Sorry, I'll say that again.
Yeah.
Is everything okay? Have you talked it out? Sorry, I must sound so nosy, she says rather fast. No, it's okay. And yes, we have talked it out. Everything is fine, I tell her. Oh, good. Does that mean you'll come and sit with us again? The guys miss you and so does Kara, she tells me, smiling. Yeah, I think so, I tell her. She grins at this.
I think everything's gonna be
okay.
okay.
Parents are dead now.
Right.
Well, I should go back. I'll see you soon, I tell her, sending her a smile, then heading outside and heading back into the woods. I follow the path back to the clearing. I go into the clearing and sit down beside Kara again. She turns and smiles, then continues sketching. We sit like this for what feels like an hour before Kara stops sketching. What's up? I ask her, bookmarking my page and turning to look at her. Oh, I just finished my picture, she says, smiling at me. Oh, can I see? I ask her. She nods and hands me the pad. I place my book down and take it from her. I look down at the pad and look at her finished picture. Wow, this is beautiful. You have a gift, I say, smiling and looking at her. Thanks, that's sweet. I like drawing, she says, blushing a little. I didn't know that. I probably don't know quite a few things about you. How about we play 20 questions to get to know each other, I suggest. Sounds good.
Oh
You
my
start.
god, are we literally gonna do a
No.
20? Okay.
Okay, well, I'll go with the obvious. What are your hobbies? I ask her. Well, obviously drawing. I also like photography and I love music. I also like reading. What's your favorite band? She asked me. This is a red flag.
What is it?
I like Imagine Dragons.
No.
Dude, one time I had a crush on a guy and he said his favorite band in the world was Imagine Dragons. And
Yeah.
I listened to their music because I had a crush on him. Worst fucking experience of my fucking life. Band can suck my asshole with how bland they are. It's a fucking red flag.
That's
And
a
that
red
guy was
flag.
fine. Like, he didn't do any toxic shit. He wasn't really an asshole or anything.
Yeah.
But I should have stopped it.
Right then and there, yeah.
It's just like, we are not
Imagine
going to get
Dragons,
along.
dude.
We're just
Yeah.
not
What, you don't like
good.
thunder?
I don't like that.
Yeah, you
I don't like that.
thunder. You don't like the word thunder being repeated 100 times in a 2-minute span.
I can't even think of another fucking one because I've
There's only
trauma
one.
dumped them all out.
Okay, so we're completely off topic.
Yeah.
So do you remember the League of Legends TV
Yes.
show?
Yes.
And it was, what is it, Misery?
Yeah, Arcane. Yeah.
Arcane, yeah.
Yeah.
And that they did the theme and everyone liked it.
Yeah.
And I gotta be honest with you, I did like it at the time. Can barely remember it right now.
No, that's the thing.
I
They
think
go
we all-
in and out of your head.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So, so wait, Imagine Dragons is whose favorite band?
Ryder's favorite.
So, okay, so we have
There
two.
are 18 comments on this response.
Can we read them real quick?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I hope.
I am fully devoted to One Direction. Imagine if Imagine Dragons read Wattpad and read this. My top favorite colors are
Imagine
cobalt
Dragons are
blue.
not. Listen, I hate Imagine Dragons, but I know they're not wasting their fucking time going through reverse searching Imagine Dragons on Wattpad stories.
That is my absolute favorite band. Same. Favorite is Believer. Marry him. Nice choice. Love that band. Great choice of music. I love that band.
Oh, so now it's set in stone that it's going to be Ryder because everyone's like, Imagine Dragons are awesome.
Yeah, because they're down bad for Ryder.
So now,
I don't care how down bad you are. If the guy says that his favorite band is Imagine Dragons, you exit expeditiously.
Yeah.
No. I like Imagine Dragons. Favorite color? Blue. Favorite sport? Rest of the day we spent like this until we decided to go back to the house for dinner since it was getting dark. I realized that it's the most I've smiled in a while. Being with Kara makes me feel so much happier.
Ah.
And this is the author's note. Hey guys, another chapter done. I would really like some input into where the story should go and whose POV the next chapter should be in. Also, I take no credit for the drawing. Credit goes to the amazing artist. Comment and vote. Thanks.
Oh, okay. That's good. Good to give fucking credit. So, okay.
Somebody actually made a comment on this one. They said they wanted to see James's point of view because they want to hear how he's feeling about the breakup and everything. And Kara and Ryder. I want to know what's happening with the parents.
Yeah, you guys...
Are the parents dead or not? I don't want to move
3
on.
weeks. Yeah, this is very much like... Okay, so here's another problem. All right, wannabe writers.
Yeah.
Okay? It's tempting when writing a story to just pack a bunch of shit into it, right? Just a lot of events.
All the shit that you like from other stuff.
From other stuff.
Yeah, it really is tempting.
Or, just, because you don't want to have a boring story, right? So then you throw in, the parents are dying. You can do this.
It just has to make sense.
You have to bring it back. You have to redo it.
Well, I think even further, you could make a story that follows like Save the Cat or like everything. And it could be a good structurally sound story.
But it could still be boring. Yeah, no. And there's definitely an argument to not follow those sometimes. But
you have to know, what the meaning is behind the fucking story.
Yeah.
You have to know where you're going with it, what it's actually going to be about before you start writing it. Because then it's like, okay, then I can follow the structure and then I can have these themes and these themes can make sense to the actual meaning of the work.
Well, yeah, that's the key word here is making sense, right?
Right. It's like even in this where it's like it doesn't even really make sense anybody's actions in the story.
Yeah.
On top of that, there's structural issues, and on top of that, there's meaning issues. So I'm dumbing down my if I was actually doing a review, like a formal review of this, it would be bad. It would be really bad. It would be
bad, yeah.
But this is I'm not gonna expect a goldfish to climb a tree. You know what I mean?
I mean that's fair. Yeah,
I expect a goldfish to swim.
But I'm okay. If all I'm saying is you show your parents dying in the 15th chapter, and you say 3 weeks, it should be resolved by the 20th chapter.
Right, that's the rule that you set up for yourself. That's kind of a
rule, yeah.
It should be like your parents,
But for all we know, the next chapter could be the dead parents.
It could be. I really don't think so. I think it's going to be at the end.
That's fucking stupid.
I think it really is going to be. I think it's going to be at the end. The parents are going to die, and then she's going to become alpha with Ryder.
Or with James. That'll be a fucking another twist.
Right. That's what I want to see.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta.
The end.
Someone tweeted. I think you tweeted out the thing about things I say at the end of the wolf story.
Yeah.
Can I say this real quick?
Yes, I saw this. It was from someone that follows us a lot.
Yeah.
Comments a lot.
I'm gonna say this real quick just so we're on the same page.
It was so funny. I love this.
Where are you? Where are you? You fuck.
He says "fuck" with love.
You fucker. This is what you sound like during the wolf story. Okay, so I'm sorry, but if you are unreliable, I do not think you should be a narrator. Conveying trustworthy information is literally your job. If you are tragically lacking in self-knowledge or blinded by your own unwitting biases, maybe you are not the right person to tell this story. That was actually written by John Attridge. So, but I said this now in terms of this wolf story.
Right. So the original was satire because it's funny.
No, but I believe this now. I believe this in the terms of this story. God, I don't. Okay. Also, real quick, I don't give a fuck about James's POV, man.
Yeah,
I don't care.
You don't care. You don't want to see he's brooding or whatever. That he's gonna win her back or something. I think it's a distraction from the parents. I need the parents to be resolved. The rest of it can be about whatever.
Yeah, but
they need to be resolved.
They need to be resolved soon. Yeah, because now I'm getting pissed off about that.
Yeah, or there needs to be oh shit.
They live.
We don't know when they're gonna go. something where something.
It should be mentioned, yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be fucking talking to boys. You shouldn't be fucking...
It should be the last thing on your mind.
You should be planning a funeral. You should be...
Yeah, you should be like, how much...
I want to watch Wolf Funeral. That's what I want.
Or like, who's going to be alpha after your parents?
Yeah.
Is
That's
it
actually
you?
that should be a story beat.
Yeah, it should.
That should actually
because
be...
like, who's going to be that? Is it you? You're a teenager.
So yeah, you probably shouldn't be the alpha.
Do you know what the alpha does?
Yeah.
You should figure it out.
This should be Game of Thrones. Yeah, there should be. Yeah,
it should be a little bit, right?
A little bit of like the who's gonna usurp the throne or whatever. But like
you should know what it's
I say
about.
As someone who's never watched Game of Thrones or read Game of Thrones, but
well, I mean, there's like the classic like I don't know. I feel like we're dragging this out too long.
Yeah, let's get through it. Yeah,
okay.
I mean, this could be the one where the parents die. Fingers crossed for dead parents.
Let's go, dead parents.
On a meme.
We're gonna get they're gonna be like, my parents are dead, and we're gonna be like, yeah,
yes, yeah. I'm gonna be really happy.
I am too. It's gonna be
I have
awesome.
a fucking grin ear to ear.
Okay, Kara's POV. Earlier that day, I wake up in the late morning and slip into some fresh clothes for the day. I decide to get some homework done, so I sit down at my desk and open up my laptop. The small amount of homework I had to get done was finished fast, so I head down to eat some of what is now lunch. Morning, Kara, some people say as I walk down to the kitchens. I smile and say good morning to each of them. When I reach the kitchen, I pull some of the leftovers from last night's dinner out and heat them up.
Yo, I swear to God, if the parents died this morning, that's why we're like in the past, and then you decide to have this like Ryder moment.
And you're just like chilling.
You're just fucking chilling, drawing tulips.
Or like the parents are just like dying and they're like, draw a tulip.
Draw a tulip. Yeah, because the parents don't want to see, like, I don't want to see your face when I'm dead. Yeah.
Yeah, please don't.
Please stop.
Oh my God. Soon enough, I'm sitting up at the bench eating. After I finish eating, I sit there staring at the empty plate and wonder what Ryder's doing now. Think about your fucking parents.
I'm so pissed off.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Bro. Though this is going to be the exact same scene, but from Kara's point of view. They told you, James.
If that's how it is, I'm going to fucking lose my shit, dude. Like, if it's literally...
It is. I'm telling you now, it is.
Oh, my God.
Whether he's made his decision or not, then my mind slips to my parents. So, Ryder first, then your parents.
Okay, all
right.
You
should feel guilty. I decide to grab my sketchbook and pencils and go out to my clearing. But first, I pay a quick visit to my parents. When I arrive, they are both fast asleep. I decide not to wake them and instead write a small note. I place it on the bedside table and head out of the room.
Note they're never going to read.
Out of the house. I follow the path and end up at my clearing as usual. I sit down on the side of it and look at the flowers in front of me. I place my sketchbook on my lap, pick up my pencil, and start drawing. Sitting in the empty clearing so far from the house with my sketchbook is peaceful. The silence eases my overworking mind. The soft pencil strokes and the wind are all that can be heard until I hear soft footsteps on the grass. I turn briefly and see Ryder standing at the entrance of the clearing. I turn back to the sketchbook. Hello, is all I say. Hi, can I come sit? I hear him ask. I nod and listen to his footsteps. Soon enough, he's sitting beside me. Out of the corner of my eye, I see him glance at my drawing. You're very talented, he says after a few minutes.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, here's another writing tip.
Don't do the same thing exactly twice?
Twice. Yeah. Here's another tip.
You're writing Memento.
You're already switching POVs at this point. There's this cool new kid on the block when it comes to writing. It's called a third-person perspective. And what you could do is theoretically kill two birds with one stone. So
and
you can
grow
get the
fuck up.
And grow the fuck up.
And become God.
And become God.
Because that's who you are, all right? You're a writer. You're God. You're not the person.
You get to be God, all right? You could do the scene for the first time in a third-person perspective and get both of their thoughts over and done with in one chapter.
I think it would be weird. I think the story should have been from a third-person perspective.
I think And
most stories that are first-person, it's like you really need to know why it's in first person, you know?
Well, usually, it's kind of like I don't know, because usually kind of hits. I feel like when you do a first-person story, it's supposed to be like I feel like it's supposed to feel more personal, I guess, or it's supposed to fit the format. Like if you're writing a story through the perspective of like a journal or something, you do first person, right?
Right, exactly. But then that's the point: this is my journal.
This is everyone's journal, apparently. Like this is.
Well, this is like it. When you write in first person, it has the danger of becoming a self-insert story.
Yeah.
And that's not, it's icky. It feels like icky.
Yeah.
It's just not a good thing to do. You know?
Yeah. No, I get that. It's a fine line to walk on.
Like people read things and they have certain cultures to have different feelings about different techniques that people use when writing, you know?
Yeah.
And the whole point of writing is doing the techniques that make someone want to continue reading.
Exactly, yeah.
You know?
And I'm looking at this obviously from a Western perspective and fucking
Right,
and
yeah.
also I'm this story is from a Western perspective. It's written in European English,
yeah.
yeah. So
Right.
So I don't know. I feel
and it's also the culture of Wattpad, I think, to have multiple POVs. It's just the Wattpad culture of I want to know what this person thought during this scene, and I want to know what this person thought during this scene, and like the fan fiction kind of like, okay, we saw what Harry Potter did in this scene with Moaning Myrtle. Well, what does Moaning Myrtle think?
yeah,
you know?
that's fair. I think that's an interesting thing to do.
Yeah,
But I think right now
it's not
in
the
this
end all be all of a story.
Yeah. And also, I don't know. I feel like this is a far-fetched idea, but it'd be really funny if the next scene is James' POV, but of this scene.
Yeah, he's just like somewhere eating a sandwich.
But no, he's hiding in the bushes. And he's just like...
That's so funny.
God.
Okay, thank you. That's sweet, I say, turning and smiling at him, then turning back to my drawing. He says nothing for a while, and I continue drawing. I'm guessing you're not here to watch me draw, I say, looking at him. No, he says in a tight voice. It was
5 minutes. Fucking get it right.
Yeah.
You wrote this story, ma'am.
I mean, it could be cute that he's counting the minutes.
That's true. Okay, yeah, actually, you're right. That is a good detail.
Cute.
Yeah, he's counting the minutes.
And she's like, I don't fucking know what's going on.
Shit.
What's up, I ask. I made my decision, he says slowly. Should I be scared by how formal that sounded, I ask. We both laugh a little, ha 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 ha, and then stop, and then I wait for him to continue. No, I just can't find the right words for it, he says, stumbling over his words. Well, I can give you a little advice on this. Just go right out and say this, or the tension will eat us both alive, I say, pausing drawing and crossing my arms. Okay.
What a different perspective we have right now.
Okay, you say, scrambling for words. I sit there waiting for him to form a sentence. He says, oh God, please say it. I say, placing my hands on either side of my face.
Shocked emoji.
I want to try this, the friends thing, he finally spits out. I sit motionless. Secretly, I was hoping he would want to be more than friends, despite everything that happened.
You said, that's what you fucking propositioned with him, though, was we start being friends and then see what happens.
Yeah.
You gotta communicate.
Your feelings, Kara, yeah.
Jesus.
The disappointment makes my heart ache, but I push down the pain and smile at him.
Why are you fucking disappointed? It's not.
It's good. It's a step in the right direction. I don't know.
Oh my God, go fuck Elliot at this point. Go back to James or something. Jesus. Ryder's done nothing wrong at this point in the story. You've done everything. Wait, yeah, this is a look into the mind of a teenage girl. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna kill myself.
Jesus.
Chaotic.
This is chaos, dude.
Okay. Really? I ask, sounding as happy as I can. Yes, you're right. We don't have to dive into a relationship, but I want to go back to the time when I sat with you guys. And I'll be honest with you. I miss you, he says, smiling at me. I sigh in what might sound like relief, but it's actually sadness and guilt for making it come to this, to just being friends. Okay, I would love that, I say, still smiling. Let's start now. I'm going to go and grab a book and we can sit here for a while, he says while standing up. Okay, sounds nice, I say, looking up at him. I'll be right back, he says to me. I nod and smile, then he turns and walks away.
This is where you should have started the chapter now, when he walks away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we already went through all that crap.
Yeah, okay. But
maybe there's some interesting stuff in there where she's like
but
disappointed.
You could put it here, you know? You could just put it here.
Yeah, you could start out with an explanation of how you felt disappointed.
Yeah.
For a few minutes, I stare at the entrance, biting my lip. After a while, I turn back to my sketch pad and start...
biting your lip for... You know, I hate when she leaves, but I hate when Ryder leaves, but I love when he walks away. You know what I mean?
After a while, I turn back to my sketch pad and start drawing again. It's a while until Ryder appears again, carrying a book in his hands. I hear Ryder walk back into the clearing. I turn around and smile at him, then turn back to my sketchbook. After what feels like a long time, I finish the drawing and place my pencil down on top of the pad. What's up? He asks, placing his bookmark in his book and turning back to look at me. He doesn't place a bookmark, he dog ears his book. We just read this.
CinemaSin. Ding.
Where's the continuity?
Yeah, that's my point. That's
what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's actually irritating. Okay. Oh, I just finished my picture, I say, smiling at him. Oh, can I see? He asks. I nod, pick up my pencil, and hand him the sketch pad. He takes it and stares at the drawing. Wow, this is beautiful. You have a gift, he says, looking at me and smiling. Thanks, that's sweet. I like drawing, I say, feeling my cheeks heat up. I didn't know that. I probably don't know quite a few things about you. How about we play 20 questions to get to know each other, he says. Sounds good. You start. Okay, well, I'll go with the obvious. What are your hobbies, he asks. Well, obviously drawing. I also like photography and I love music. I also like reading. What's your favorite band, I ask. I like Imagine Dragons. I think that's a dumbass answer.
I hate
wish.
you now.
I fucking wish.
I think the moon goddess made a huge mistake in pairing me with you.
I like Imagine Dragons. Favorite color? Blue. Favorite sport? The questions go back and forth for the rest of the day until it starts to go dark.
I like the implication that the author knew about Imagine Dragons and Blue, but didn't know anything about sports, so just cut off the question. That's a little weird. The first time I was like, you can just say football.
Yeah, something. Well, I guess it's like, let's cut it off, I guess, is the third thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's just really funny.
It's pretty funny.
To me, at least. Okay. But
yeah, okay.
God.
The questions go back and forth for the rest of the day until it starts to go dark. We then head inside to get some dinner. I sit beside him at dinner and let myself smile. A real smile. Despite not being as close as I'd like to be, I still missed him. My whole body feels warmer being able to sit beside him. Hey guys, sorry it's been so long. School's got me busy. What did you think of this chapter and what would happen next chapter? What should happen next chapter? Leave your answers in the comments along with whose POV next chapter should be in. Comment and vote. Thanks.
I think 90% of that chapter was a waste of time.
I think so, yeah.
Do you want to do another one? Because I feel like...
You want another one?
Yeah, because fucking nothing happened.
Oh my God.
You can't just and this is not your fault, Sarah.
No, I know. I fucking know it's not my fault. I'm reading it.
I know, but you can't just do the same thing twice and expect everyone to be like, cool. That's different.
So, okay.
Because,
you're going to be disappointed because the next one's Ryder's POV.
Why did we even change? We could have just had 2 chapters back to back with Ryder's POV at this point. I think you could have done something with Kara's POV that time, but you didn't.
And then it's Kara's POV. I think we should wait until next week.
Really?
Because it looks like...
you spoiled yourself?
Yeah. Looks like the dead parents are going to happen soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because there was a photo of a headstone.
What a fucking spoiler, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it's going to happen soon. That's good.
Yeah, but we're also 3 weeks out in the universe.
Yeah.
There really is a problem. Okay, so
yeah, this is a problem.
Let's go through the myriad of problems in this story. The myriad of problems that we've seen so far. I'm just gonna put them on a list right now. Since the beginning, we've had liquid time. Time just doesn't matter.
Yes,
and now it's coming back to bite us in the ass.
Liquid time isn't always a problem, though. It's not like, okay, your story has liquid time, it's bad.
No, yeah, but it was a problem in the beginning when it was kind of confusing what Kara did for what I thought was 2 years.
It was 2 years.
Yeah, it was 2 years, but then goes right back and hasn't graduated yet, or it doesn't.
Right. Yeah, that didn't make any
was
sense.
Weird.
Yeah.
So now we have liquid time again with the dead parents.
Yeah.
Because now it's been 3 weeks, or again, doctors can be stupid. But there's no.
Yeah, people can live past their diagnoses. It's just yeah. She should be more concerned about her dead parents.
Yes, yeah. Okay, no concern for important details that are brought up. Ideas coming up and then just never being brought up again until way too late.
Yeah.
No one making any sense. Structural issues, grammatical issues.
Yeah.
Why? Wait, they're in California, right?
Yeah.
Did they say which city they're in?
No.
Okay, so I guess they could have like forests right next to this house or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. California is
like-
very diverse. You mean Northern California?
True. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just weird. Just I being weird, but not in a fun way.
Being weird is one of the...
It's an issue. Yeah, it's a parentheses, but not in a fun way. But not in a, oh, this is interesting. Oh,
I think it could be interesting. I think anything weird is interesting.
That's fair.
I mean, that depends, I think, on your personal preference. Like, I think anything that I'm like, damn, that's not normal, I think is interesting.
Okay.
So I seek out weird stuff. That's why I even started this thing, you know?
True, yeah.
But you don't like stuff like that. You like things to make sense.
I like a little thing called facts and logic.
Well, you get like irritated if stuff doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah.
So it makes sense that you wouldn't like it if it's not well done.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Which I think is fine.
I think it's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Even with like music, I love shitty music and I will play it and then you're like, oh my God, please turn that
this
off.
off. Turn this shit off. Yeah. So yeah, that's fair. I will. Okay, so that's all true.
Yeah, but I'm sure there are other people that like shitty things, and then there are other people that like good things and don't like shitty things. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, that's true.
So it's a personal preference thing.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask you this.
Okay.
Bit of a subject change, I know, but okay. So 2016 is when this was out.
Yeah.
Let's assume that the author was also 16. At this time.
Yeah.
I think the characters are 16, right? They're like
they're like
teens.
teenagers, yeah.
Yeah, they're teenagers. So teenagers.
She could be younger.
Could be younger. Okay. Benefit. Okay.
I will say, like, if I have to guess,
13.
Yeah, like 13, 14, because she doesn't really know that much about high school.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, because all she knows about high school is from TV.
You go to different classes.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that could be any school.
That could be literally any school, yeah. So, okay, so 13-year-old writing this in 2016.
But also they're British, so it could be like a secondary school.
True, yeah.
Where they combine middle school and high school.
True.
So that's probably what it is. That's probably actually why.
That's another issue, by the way, is
it's not 4 years. It could be longer. But we don't have secondary school in California.
Yeah, that's one of the issues I've had since the beginning is the cultural shock.
It could be an explanation as for why she left for 2 years and is able to come back and
things
still be
are
in school.
Yeah.
Because they're in school for the same school for a longer period of time than we are.
Yeah, okay. So this is 13-year-old 2016. That's what, 8 years ago?
Yes. Well, no. 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
This is probably now a 19-year-old.
Yeah. Creative writing major.
Yeah. Do you think, because with our podcast, we have a sizable audience.
Yeah.
What are the odds, A, she finds us at the age of 19 reading a story she wrote 6 years ago that she's forgotten about?
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
Or B, someone tells her that two dipshit United States Floridians
found their story.
And which one's worse for the realization that story?
Well, I don't feel like I'm dogging on this story. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I have any hate towards the author. At all. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I actually really enjoy this story. Otherwise, we wouldn't be reading it.
That is true, yeah.
And also, this is like apparently the most popular wolf story on Wattpad.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I think because it was supposed to be like a feminist, like, switch thing, but then it ended up not really being that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think we're critiquing the art, not the artist.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
You know, and so I think, like, if she is offended, that I think there's an opportunity for massive growth in 6 years, especially from the ages of 13 to 19.
Yeah.
Where she could be like, yeah, I wrote that when I was 13 and it's not really that good.
Yeah.
But now I'm positive also you have massive growth in writing capabilities. And like that's the way you grow as a writer is to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, we've all written shit that is bad. I've written really bad shit.
Same, yes.
Right. Like shit like this.
Okay, well that's you.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, it's like, I don't know. I want to express that I don't have any hate towards the writer. I like reading early shit from like, you know, kids that are trying to find their way around a story. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get that.
I think it's fun. And I also think, you know, there's nothing like the imagination of someone on Wattpad who's 13 or 14 writing fan fiction, you know, writing weird fucking shit. It's fucking awesome. Draco Malfoy, fucking, I don't know, fucks a ghost. Like, what? That's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah.
These are fucking cool creative ideas you're having, you know?
Oh, it's the next story we're going to do My Immortal.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't have any hate towards the person who made My Immortal. It's just like awesome to read that. It's fucking great.
Okay, I get that. All right.
I'm not sitting here and being like, that person who made My Immortal should go kill herself. That's fucking crazy, but there are people out there like that.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty shitty.
Yeah, and I do really want to emphasize, don't be like that to this person.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's mean.
Yeah, it is mean, yeah.
They're just making stuff.
Exactly.
You know, like there's like a camaraderie between people that make things and other people that make things. Yeah. Even if it's bad, quote unquote.
True.
You know?
All right, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I mean, I pretty much agree with everything you said, I guess, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's fascinating as D-tier celebrities. The idea that something that we say about this
could
thing
get back to the person.
Get back to that person.
Is that because it got back to a random person?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. That is strange.
So now that we have
that's happened to us before, though.
That has happened to us before.
Yeah.
But it's happened recently, so it's in my memory now.
Right. Yeah.
So now I'm like, fuck.
No, I thought about that too. I'm like, is this copyright infringement somehow?
I think we're doing just enough.
Well, I don't think Wattpad stories are copyright written.
It would be so funny if we got sued.
Right, because I'm like, all we're doing is reading it word for word. But we are doing some little like things in between.
Yeah.
So it kind of is fair use.
Listen, I think if that dipshit Mal Lauer can do what's his name?
Who?
There's some guy that there's a dipshit because I don't agree with his opinions.
Oh.
There's a guy that did like 15-hour long Last Jedi review, and he literally went through each frame of the movie.
Yeah.
And he's like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Well, most Star Wars fans are.
Yeah. And most Star Wars haters are too.
Yes. Most people that have opinions
on Star Wars are
in general are dipshits.
I think most people that dedicate any part of their lives to Star Wars.
Star Wars is fine. I'll go watch a Star Wars movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really care that much about it past that.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, no, there's a guy, Mal Lauer, I think his name is. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know. Yeah.
Some fucking guy.
Yeah.
And he will literally go word for word, frame by frame. He won't like play it, but he'll show the images and shit and say every single line and every single like action that happens and critique it line by line, basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think
if that guy can do it, I think we're fine. I think.
Yeah, but also like just personally, like when I was a teenager, I had a fear that anything that I would put on the internet would be heavily critiqued by someone.
Yeah. And
I've learned now as I've grown up that everything is going to be heavily critiqued. That's just like a fact of life, you know? I get on
someone
here.
Should go through word for word of our podcast.
Right. Like people get on here and they say that we're dumbasses or whatever. And like, yes, we are. Like that's the thing is like you can't hide your mistakes all the time. But there's still a need to create art. You know, if you're an artist. So you still have to do that and people are still gonna be like, that cake you made looks like shit. They're still going to do that, but you have to know at the end of the day, I'm not going to bed and writing a 30-chapter wolf story. Yeah. I'm never going to do that. And I never did that when I was fucking 13. I never had that potential to be like a fucking writer, dude. Oh my God. That's awesome. You have to have that in your mind when you go to bed and you'll be able to sleep at night. And you have to know that the people that talk shit about you are never going to do that.
Yeah.
And if they do it, it's going to be out of hatred for a object. You know? And so it's just, yeah, you're winning. Anytime you make anything and it's bad, you're still winning.
Yeah. I get that. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
True.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
That's my philosophy, but like also, I know not everybody shares that shit. There are some real people out there that believe in the Ubermensch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And their names are Kara and the Alpha Moon God. And
their names are Nietzsche and Hitler.
Yeah.
And for all you philosophy nerds out there, I understand that Nietzsche didn't mean it in that way, okay? I understand. Nietzsche's my favorite. Jesus Christ.
Philosophy nerds take everything that Sarah has just said out of context.
I know that Nietzsche's sister misappropriated his work for Nazis, okay?
Yeah.
I know that that's not a very charitable way to treat
it's going to be really
Nietzsche.
charitable when I cut this part explaining yourself out.
You dick!
This is going to be you chopped up saying,
Disappointing
Nietzsche is
philosophy
Hitler.
YouTube is like the worst thing I could do.
Just YouTube pooping my way to you saying blank
Yeah.
is Hitler. Just
Yeah, now you can do that.
yeah.
You make memes about it. That's fine. That's fine. I'm
Yeah,
okay with you
you're
doing
okay.
that. That's okay. I came on here. I gave you my image saying something about Hitler. And now
You can draw
fucking
a little
cut me up.
a little Hitler sash on Sarah and Nietzsche.
You have to make this now.
No, I'm not. What the
You have
fuck?
to.
No, I'm not.
You have to spend hours doing this.
No, I'm not gonna fucking do that because it's gonna spend hours. Yeah, I have no time. I gotta put chairs and tables down tomorrow. God damn it!
It would take you 20 minutes. And
not
it
good
would
at
make us
Photoshop.
a lot of fun. I'll do it. I'll do it to myself.
No, I'm not. No,
You're not going to make me
no,
debase
I'm
myself.
not. No, I'm not gonna do that. We have an image to uphold.
I don't fucking have an image to uphold. Are you kidding me?
Bad news, Sarah.
Only reason I'm doing this is because both my parents are dead. So I can do whatever I want. No one's going to call me and be like, did you put a Hitler mustache on yourself?
My mom's gonna call me and be like, "Did you tell Sarah to do that?"
And then I'm going to be in the background like, yeah, you fucking did.
I'm gonna get a stern talking to.
Your son loves Hitler. Just like lying.
This is gonna be a fun game of what gets cut tomorrow. God,
Like fucking lying about it.
God.
My motive in this world is now making everybody's moms mad at their kids. Reddit stories.
Reddit stories.
All right.
Welcome to the Reddit segment.
Welcome.
All right, so Sarah,
Yeah.
do you have?
A Reddit story?
Do you?
Yes,
Oh, okay, cool,
I do.
sweet.
Are you fucking ready, dude?
I'm ready. Yeah, let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Am I the asshole for accepting my family's Christmas invitation despite my husband being upset?
Wait, what?
Am I the asshole for accepting my family's Christmas invitation despite my husband being upset?
No. What? Why? Why is he gonna be upset about it?
This is manipulative language, everyone.
Oh. Okay. All right. Now, damn. I got manipulated there. Then. Shit.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
But I mean, yeah, that's why.
All right. Let's see.
I, female 32, met this wonderful man, Philip, male 36, 2 years ago. We got married 4 months ago. For context, I have a 10-year-old son, Billy, from my previous relationship, and my ex isn't in the picture. I have to admit that Philip's relationship with my family isn't so great. They would disagree on a lot of things. For example, he had an argument with my dad when he said that he was keeping her grandson away from them, but Philip stated he wasn't and that he couldn't visit with Billy because he had work. I was sick at the time.
Okay.
So he couldn't visit with their son,
when
her son from a previous marriage, because he was working and she was sick. But the parents then blamed the husband
but he was working.
and said, "You're keeping our
wasn't-
grandson away from us." And it's funny that this language is meant to make the husband look bad. I'm like, no, I
don't. Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
not-
feel bad for him yet.
Yeah.
don't feel bad. Like, I don't think he's bad. All
Yeah.
right. The latest argument was what made things worse. My mom and sister were discussing natural remedies. They're into this stuff. For my niece and Philip. He's a pediatrician.
So,
okay, for my niece and Philip, he's the pediatrician, called both of them ignorant for not using meds instead. Okay, I'm sorry. This sentence sucks ass.
yeah,
All
I will
right,
say this author is writing things very like
there's no
confusingly.
punctuation.
Yeah,
There's
okay,
none.
that's very okay. Yeah,
The only punctuation she uses is like periods, but there are no fucking commas in these long ass sentences.
sweet, hell yeah.
The latest argument was what made things worse. My mom and sister were discussing natural remedies, parentheses, they're into this stuff, for my niece and Philip, parentheses, he's a pediatrician. Now, fucking shit. Okay. They're into this stuff for my niece and Philip, he's a pediatrician, called both of them ignorant for not using meds instead, which caused a huge argument and Philip being no longer welcome at my parents' house.
Real for being right.
Right.
Yeah, because
He's a fucking pediatrician.
he's a pediatrician.
And he's hearing you say, like, I just rub fucking leaves on my kid and she doesn't get a cold.
When you put the leaves on the kid, you don't get the COVID. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
hold on,
he's fucking
sorry.
right.
I don't believe it's my God-given right to put horse dewormer down my kid's throat.
Christ.
Gotcha. Fucking gotcha.
Jesus Christ.
Get
man.
vaccinated. They're into this stuff. That parentheses is doing so much legwork.
How funny was it that we watched that House episode recently and they had to give this guy ivermectin
Yeah, that was pretty
to
fucking awesome.
deworm him?
Yeah. And he still was like, fuck that, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I still didn't take it because he was dead.
But okay, all right, sorry.
Okay, now they sent me and Billy an invitation for Christmas, which did not include Philip, which I expected given how strained their relationship has become. I called my mom to confirm that I'll attend, but the minute Philip found out, he went off saying he could not believe I was fine with my family excluding him and then agree to go and leave him behind. I told him it's their celebration and I don't get to decide their guest list for them. What a fucking bitch.
What a bitch. Yeah, that's like, hey, listen, I would love for you to join me and spend time with me and my family, but the boys upstairs.
I want to remind everyone, this is her husband.
This is her husband, yeah.
She made vows.
Yeah. They
You
exchange
know?
vows and shit, like fucking had a whole ceremony maybe.
It's like eternal
Legally.
love shit, supposedly.
Listen, no matter what, they both got tax benefits for this, you know what I'm saying? And
That's what I'm like,
they
do
were
you just
committed.
want like a roommate? Like,
yeah.
get a roommate. You don't
Get
need
a
to have a
roommate.
whole fucking ceremony.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not leaving him behind because we didn't have any plans for Christmas. Doesn't make any sense.
But yeah, you were going to spend time together.
Because it's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Yeah.
It's Christmas.
You fucking spend time with people, usually.
that you love.
You have fucking Friendsgiving or some dumb shit, you know? Friends Christmas. Yeah, it's a social gathering.
Yeah, he's allowed to
Everyone
be
was
upset.
pissed the fuck off in 2020 when like you couldn't really do much. Like, yeah.
Yes.
Because it's usually
means a
social,
lot.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said he thought that we'd automatically celebrate together, the three of us, but now I'm taking Billy away from him as well. I thought that was a bit melodramatic because it's literally just a few hours in my parents' home, but he insisted it was about principle and respect. We had a big argument, and I said that he basically alienated himself by continually picking arguments with my family.
By being a pediatrician and right about drugs, like, yeah. That's not really... Why are you booing me? I'm right.
But yeah, exactly, yeah. But he started ranting, saying it wasn't about the fact that they didn't invite him, but the fact that I was willing to let him spend Christmas alone without me and Billy. We went back and forth on the issue, but do not seem to reach a solution. My parents are used to spending every major holiday with Billy, so you can see how much pressure I'm getting from both sides here.
Very centrist. Very...
And then OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I think that I may be the asshole here for not seeing where he's coming from and for immediately accepting the invitation without talking to him first.
Really?
Yeah.
You see that? It's... Okay, all right. That's you know, maybe sometimes you don't have to post. Sometimes you already
Sometimes
you
you're
write
such a
it
dumb
out.
bitch, you have to ask
you have
strangers.
Yeah. On
You know?
the internet.
Okay, this is the first comment. It's really good.
Okay, all right. Well, can I give my opinion real quick?
Yeah, go
you're
ahead.
the asshole. Obviously,
yes,
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a very obvious. You're literally cutting off someone in your family, your husband.
Right. When you marry someone, they're your
They're
family.
your family now, yeah.
As what it should be. Like, I feel like this is what is going to happen to the Love is Blind couples, you know?
Yeah, this is something that, yeah.
This is something that happens when you don't know anyone.
Yeah, you just fucking...
It's not something that happens to people that have known each other for years and are now married.
Yeah, this seems like you rush into a marriage.
This is not a problem that people who aren't strangers have. And if you're treating your fucking husband like he's a stranger...
Yeah, at that
or like
point,
a boyfriend that you can just tell to fuck off or something...
Then yeah, you probably shouldn't have gotten married. Like,
no. Even then, boyfriend, it's still shitty to do.
Yeah,
you know?
it's still very shitty, yeah. That's
acting like you have no obligation to them on the holidays. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. That's pretty fucking ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah. All right. The top comment. You're the asshole. He's your husband and he has done nothing wrong. 1, your dad picked a fight because he had to work and you didn't defend him. 2, you are encouraging your mom to be an idiot and not be knowledgeable on medications and wanting to do natural healing. When your husband has as a medical professional stated the facts, you let them be terrible to him. You think it's okay to leave your husband alone on Christmas because they are being horrible to him, and I'd be upset that you are not doing anything to defend him when he has not done anything wrong. You take their side in doing so shows that you don't care for your husband. Keep this up and he will leave. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
And then the comment under that one says, maybe mom can calm the situation down with some lavender oil.
Ayo. I mean, yeah, because you're doing some weird fucking multi-level marketing shit at that point. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, yeah. Like,
I gotta raise this too because I'm like slumping.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, fucking...
Yeah.
Christ, man. No, fucking, what a bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, yeah.
Just you know,
it's just like I'm speechless.
What are those rare situations where women are wrong?
Yeah, you know, and that's a time for us bros, us 5% of the audience get to celebrate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, let's fucking go,
Hell
baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
it's the boys' time.
Boys' time.
But yeah, no, it's
one
like
can be wrong at any time.
Yeah,
but like,
absolutely. You're fucking kidding me.
Yeah,
like,
no, fucking
yeah.
like. I mean, I don't know, because like, yeah. Well, the reason why is because you're just being a shitty person,
right?
Yeah,
but I do want to emphasize, like, this is from the point of view of someone who obviously does not care that much about their husband, and a lot of times we get stories that are from the point of view of the husband in this scenario.
Yeah,
where it's like, you know, my boyfriend treats me like shit and doesn't care about me, and I want to leave them. Am I an asshole? Because the other person is always like, you're being crazy. You're being melodramatic.
Yeah.
And like, that really is a red flag. Anytime someone says that, you're being crazy. You're never being crazy if you're just saying your feelings.
Yeah, but...
You're being crazy when you're throwing things around the room and screaming, I am God, at the top of your, like,
lungs. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a little crazy.
But still, they should like get you help.
Get help, yeah.
Like, they shouldn't just like be like, that's crazy. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
No, they need to take care of you. In any religion, in a friendship, too. Yes. Maybe not as much as a husband-wife relationship.
True, yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, fucking, God.
Yeah.
Just wild.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like a weird smorgasbord of like fucking... With the shit at the beginning with like the dad and then like the parentheses they're into that with the naturalistic medicine.
Yeah, like it's a fun hobby.
It's a hobby,
killing your kids.
Like,
cool. Letting your kids get like the mumps.
Yeah, right.
A fucking shitty disease that is, you know, unneeded.
My kid's gonna get the hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, if my kid survives polio, then they deserve to live. They don't need no vaccine to stay alive.
Okay, hold on.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Oh shit, Sarah's gonna reverse the beanie.
I'm taking little Timmy out to the McDonald's because he survived polio.
I only believe in naturalistic remedy. Hold on, sorry. I forgot to switch my hat back around.
Yeah.
I almost said that as myself. That would have been bad.
I know, that would have been bad.
I could have been taken out of context.
Yeah, exactly.
I only believe in natural remedies like Sprite.
And Mountain Dew.
And Mountain Dew.
It's dew from a mountain. So it's natural.
Natural.
Yeah.
What do you mean it got a chemical that gives you Alzheimer's? What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking. That liberal media cuckold shit.
But yeah, no, fucking
My wife just says she needs some lavender oil and she'll not have depression no more.
But no, in all seriousness, I believe in vaccines. No,
yeah, actually, I'm a good person who doesn't think any of those things. I
don't know. I think that's a good one though. That's a good fucking story.
Isn't it good?
It's a good one.
I think it's good.
Solved it.
Yeah, that woman is gonna take her son home, and he's gonna have taken everything that he owns, and is gonna leave.
He's gonna fucking bounce. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who can blame him? All right. No, I don't want to take a photo.
That's the last thing I want to do.
Yeah. Why would I take a photo right now? I'm already being recorded. All right, so I got a fun one. I got one that's gonna get us fucking demonetized.
Hell yeah, dog.
All right.
I can't wait to see if we get demonetized this week.
This will be really funny. That's why I want to get the podcast done early so I can re-upload it if I need to and just change a few things.
That's really funny.
See what the thing is that's causing all this bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. This one's a good one.
I'm settling in. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for hugging a man in front of my husband's family?
Okay.
My husband and I have been together for 8 years. I, 30 female, my husband, 31 male, are on a trip for my husband's brother's birthday. We went to the bar last night and we met these older Australian guys. We were all talking and mingling, and I know in Aussie culture, their favorite word is cunt. Which happens to also be my favorite word.
Okay. I
told the Aussie guy all these different renditions to cunt. Cunterific, cuntastic, cunsororis rex, etc. My husband knows I'm very extroverted and he knows I'll talk to anyone. The Aussie told me to call his friend a cunt. So I called him a bloody cunt.
Yeah.
And we were all laughing and he hugged me and my husband he hugged me and my husband and said I'm a keeper. At the end, me and husband hugged both the guys in front of my husband's family and my brother-in-law freaked. He was telling everyone that it's inappropriate for me to hug a random guy in front of his brother, and I was being too much.
What?
My husband had zero problem with this because I was being my vivacious self. We trust each other more than anything, and he knows
Vivacious,
I was
it?
Vivacious. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
We trust each other more than anything, and he knows it was innocent. But his brother claims I'm an asshole for doing this. Am I the asshole?
No, your brother-in-law is fucking weird.
Your brother-in-law doesn't like the cunt word.
And also, like, different cultures have different ideas about personal space.
Yeah.
It's very possible. I don't know in Australian culture if they just, like, hug people a lot.
Australians, let us know what the culture's like.
If you're down to hug. I feel like they are more into hugging.
Yeah, I feel like they're more like...
I don't know. They feel happier or more, like, sarcastic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know?
And I feel like they're just okay with hugging.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if they're drunk.
Yeah,
most people are huggy when they're drunk.
Yeah.
You know?
It seems like you're having a good time, and then your brother comes in and like...
Everybody's cool with it. I don't see what's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I really... Like, is it literally just the cunt word? I wonder, because I know that word still isn't necessarily that big over here on this side.
I don't think it's that at all. I think, well, he said that the thing was about the hugging, right?
Yeah. But the hugging thing is so stupid.
Right. I just would take what he says at face value because he's being stupid.
Yeah.
And just be like, I can't hug a person. And then if he was like, I'm uncomfortable with you saying cunt, I would be like, why did you lie to me?
Why did you lie to me then? Yeah.
That's not what you said it was about. You're just being a weirdo.
Yeah.
He's just being a weirdo.
He's being a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, like, chill out, you know? If I was an Australian and I was around and somebody was like, cuntosaurus rex,
Cuntosaurus
I'd be like,
rex.
you're fucking lame. That's because I'm American. I don't know if I would be like,
yeah.
You know, it's, you know. One time, I was on a road trip with my mom. And I think it was like a busload of people. I don't know if it was like a mega bus or a red coach, which I don't actually think it was because this guy was fucking drunk. Was drunk as fuck. And if you drink on the red coach, they kick you out.
All right.
Which I I don't know if people know that. Don't drink on red coaches and mega buses. They will kick you out.
Yeah, okay.
You can't drink or smoke on them. Anyway, so fucking this guy was drunk as shit. And he comes up to my mom and me and he goes, did you know that fucking you could use fuck in a sentence like 5 times? And he's just like, like fucking fuck, shit, fuck. Like, isn't that like crazy? And we were just like, okay.
Pushing the fucking call police button, like.
Yeah, we're like in the middle of like Georgia, I think, probably.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where we were or what this was about. It was probably for like Thanksgiving or something. We had to drive all the way to Georgia. And we were just at like a 7-Eleven or like a Circle K or something.
Yeah.
And we're just like going in and we're like, guy. And it's just, people like fucking cursing when they're drunk.
Yeah.
Chill
out, yeah.
We weren't like, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a weird thing. I like though that necessarily the cunt shit doesn't really need to be explained in this story.
No, but she just wanted to say it.
Yeah. It's just funny.
I guess it's like it's the reason why the guy hugged them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's interesting though because the cunt is actually censored in that post. Like they don't spell it out. They do.
That's very American.
Censors. Yeah.
Of course, you don't need to censor anything on Reddit.com.
But if you say the cunt word too many times, I don't know. Yeah, not the asshole. Because I don't know, just fucking say words, dude.
Just made a friend at a bar.
Yeah,
it's okay.
And you hug them. You should go to jail.
Yeah, you need to go to jail for hugging a guy.
I believe if you hug someone, outside of your marriage, I'm a little Old Testament. You should be stoned to death.
It's just so random. What does the cunt have to do with the fucking hugging?
I don't know. Yeah, like
I just don't get it. I don't know. I don't go to bars and I don't hug people. So
people that go to bars, let us know.
I don't know.
You alcoholics out there, let us know down in the comments.
Fuck, I don't know. Shit.
What would happen if you saw an Australian person? What would you do? Let's get the.
What would you do?
What would you do
with John Quinones?
Yeah, let's get ABC on this.
Yeah.
The most censored what would you do on ABC ever. That's the grungy, like the Peacock version of it where they only for streaming.
That's awesome.
We got a bunch of Australians in a bar. And
Australians are fun. I like Australians a lot.
Yeah. I will say I think Australians are like one of our bigger demographics.
Really? Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking I love seeing Australians in the US because I like seeing them try to impress girls. One time I was in I think also a Circle K. Why are all my stories about gas stations? I fucking love gas stations, dude. I don't know. But yeah, it was like in a Circle K and I was like getting fucking something, maybe a beer or something. And the fucking guy in front of me was Australian and this hot girl walked in and his accent went from like a regular Australian accent to like Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah. He was really trying to be like, I am from Australia.
Ah, good day, mate. I'm an Australian,
and I am single and I got a big cock. He was really like, yeah.
All the American ladies love my big gator, if you know what I mean.
It was really funny. It was selling out your fucking your accent to get pussy, dude. In America.
Hell yeah.
Just like watching this guy do a little dance. That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. Unzips.
This is a penis.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'd love to go to Australia. Too expensive, though.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
Someone pay for someone APWSTR goes down under the live show that we'll do.
Come on. Yeah, guys, come on.
Email at Real Good Touring.
Take us on so that we can go to Australia.
What's the demographic?
What do we need? What numbers do we need?
What numbers do we need?
We'll get the numbers. I'll figure it out.
One show in Melbourne, and that's it. Then we're done. Yeah.
I want to meet Hamish and Andy.
Yeah. Yeah, if they got a TikTok, I'll follow them and we'll message them.
I know they're on Instagram. I follow them on Instagram and I listen to their fucking podcast all the time.
Hell yeah. Dude.
They slap, dude.
God. Speaking of slapping.
Yeah.
Ad break.
Oh, shit. Slap.
Okay, so actually before ads, Sarah wants to add a new thing to the Reddit segment.
Yeah, technically it's from Reddit, so it's a part of the Reddit segment.
Yeah, so okay, so you want to read from a college.
If you want to know how much of a fucking joke it is to become a business major at the University of Central Florida. I'm not a business major, but this is from the UCF subreddit of questions that this guy has been asked for his homework.
Yeah.
These are uncommon interview questions that he has to respond to prepare for an interview.
Okay.
Number 1. And it said this is uncommon, this is not uncommon. Number 1, what is your greatest weakness?
That is probably one of the most common ones. I got asked that for my new job. Yeah, like that's not.
Yeah. And what did you respond? Because your new job is like putting up chairs and stuff. Did you say it's that you?
I'm a perfectionist.
Love putting up chairs. You said that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I got the job. So don't give me that fucking look.
They did not care.
They did not give a shit.
Yeah. I interviewed at jobs and they will tell me don't say the perfectionist thing.
Okay, I didn't say perfectionist. I said I focus on the small details a little bit too much.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's better than just saying I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, I'm a perfectionist.
Because it means that you don't care about the question, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, what do people most often criticize about you?
That's a little weird.
Dunk on yourself,
Dunk on
bitch.
yourself. What do you hate most about yourself that you notice other people make fun of you for?
Here's where it goes fucking crazy.
Okay.
What fictional character do you identify the most with? Why them?
What? Has someone been asked that?
No.
If you work at fucking Disney, maybe.
Yeah, because Disney make you write notes.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you were an animal, what would you be and why? So they do ask this question because my mom's job used to ask this question.
Really?
And this girl straight up said sloth. And then they were like, why? And she was like, I fucking like sloths. And she got hired. And then my mom, for the rest of the time she was hired, would be like, yeah, the sloth.
Yeah, wow. Shit.
Because my mom's a shitty person. Whatever.
That's true, yeah.
If you could rob a bank without anyone knowing, would you do it?
Why would you be asked that? That's not uncommon. That's never gonna be asked. What? Okay, so you're interviewing at Chase Bank.
Would you rob a bank?
Did you get this job just to rob a bank? Yes or no?
Would you ever rob a bank? If I don't get this job, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
Tell me about the most unique company event or outing you've ever participated in. What made it so unique, and did you have fun?
What'd you like about it?
Was it fun for you?
Were there water slides? Or did you like, oh, you went to a theme park? Oh, crazy.
That's pretty cool.
You like the roller coasters when they go up and down? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that too. Yeah.
Name this one's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's not a question. It's really funny to me. Name 5 uses for a stapler other than stapling. I'm crying.
Top 5 answers are on the board.
Oh my god.
Why would you
What other uses are there? It's a stapler.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody. It's in the fucking name.
If somebody, that really made me cry. Holy shit.
Why would you ask?
Such a stupid fucking question.
What?
Somebody asks me name 5 uses for a stapler. Stapling. I would get up and walk out of the
What do you want me to do with a stapler?
I would laugh in their face and I would get up and leave. I'd be like, is the job mostly stapling? Can you not train me to do 5 things? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, what are other 5 things?
You need me to know how to do 5 things with a stapler? You can't say like, oh
stapling.
Yeah, this is the thing you do. You do this, and then you do this, and then you do this, and then you do, and then you do that.
Or is it okay? So okay, let's. Is it supposed to be like how be creative on your feet? That's like a stupid thing to be creative though.
It's like, a stapler.
It's a stapler, yeah.
It could be a little hat, like what?
It could be a necktie if you have no other neckties available. Just put it right in front of your thing.
You can murder your boss with it.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie John Wick?
You can rob a bank with it.
Rob a bank with it.
This one's
Do you
also
put little holes in things when you take out the stapler?
These next couple are really good.
Yeah.
How many yellow houses are there in Orlando? Fuck off.
Why would you ask that?
Who's asking that, man?
What's a real estate company? That's the only place I could think of.
Why do you need to know how they're all yellow?
Why do you need real estate trivia? I feel like you just need a license to sell houses and then you get in the fucking real estate business.
Unless the answer is 0, because that's fucking gay. I don't know. What's the answer? I have no clue. Is there a right or a wrong answer?
Why do business majors need to know the answers to the questions?
Nobody's asked those fucking questions. This is so stupid. Also, this is apparently a required class for this major. This is not like some fucking elective.
Okay,
you don't
everyone,
have to take.
this is why I dropped out of college. This is the reason right here.
Yeah, that's what you end up in. It's the fucking business major fucking bullshit.
I'm going to school for fucking video editing. I know how to video edit. I'm good. Fuck it. At this point.
We got 2 left.
2 more.
What song best describes you and why? oh man.
Okay, no boss listens to music. They're corporate sellouts at that point.
Do you need me to tell you what songs I listen to?
We have karaoke night on Fridays.
Believer by Imagine Dragons. Because I believe in Jesus Christ.
Thunder by Imagine Dragons, because I'll bring the thunder.
I'm the lightning before the thunder, you know what I mean? Okay, what kitchen appliance are you and why?
Toaster.
I'm a fucking brave
I'm really
little
good
toaster.
in bathtubs. You should try that out at home. You should try that out at home, Mr.
Oh my God.
Mr. Boss Man. Why would anyone ask any of those questions?
Shit. I'm a coffee machine because I can't get rid of my coffee.
Can't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Holy fucking shit.
I'm a fridge because I'm a cold bitch.
I'm a frigid bitch.
I'm a frigid bitch.
Oh,
why?
Man.
Oh my God.
Name 5 uses for a stapler and why. Suck my fucking dick,
I'm
dude.
gonna look that up now because that seems like too specific for a 18-year-old to come up with. 18-year-old business
and
major.
Think about it. Like, we've been around I go to UCF. Fucking, we've seen all the little business majors. They have to wear suits and shit. On certain days, the little kids run around in their big ass dad suits because they don't have money for suits because they're a fucking student. But they make them run around in these big suits that don't work on them, and they're answering questions like, "What?
What?
Name 5 uses for a stapler. What is it? A real thing?
Yeah, people have asked this question before. This is a Cora. Okay, so, all right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah. What is it?
Fucking. Someone listed 20.
What are they?
Paperweight is number 1.
Yeah, of course.
Impromptu sewing machine.
No.
Puppet character. Yeah, literally.
Dumb.
Handbag -- clutch. A hammer. Self-defense weapon. Home decor. Just put a stapler on your mantle. Put it on your trophy case. Fuck it. Storage for bobby pins or small items. Doorstop. Wait to work out. Dip in ink and use it as a stamp. Keychain. Kid's toy.
It's not a kid's toy.
Give your kids a sharp object so that you can
They're gonna staple their fingers together, dude.
Literally, yeah. Use as tweezers. A comb.
You could use it as tweezers.
You could probably use it as tweezers. Earring pendant and neck pendant.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. This was so stupid that I missed it. Did you say a comb?
Yes, I did. This is number 15.
It is not a comb. No, I think you're mistaking a stapler for a fucking comb. It's not a comb. It's a fucking stapler. Am I being gaslit right now?
By someone on Quora? Yeah. We're not even done yet. This is 20. This is 20 uses. So you guys can use this when you guys go on your interviews. A ruler. Put a mini stapler inside / bottom of your shoe to make you taller. Piercing gun. And that's it. That's it.
Oh my God.
You can make impromptu heels with a stapler. You can put a mini stapler in your shoe. Make yourself tall. Now that's creative. You're hired.
Josh, thank you so much for interviewing here at Chase Bank. We have a couple of questions for you. First is, what's your greatest weakness?
I'm a perfectionist.
You're okay. You know,
Yeah,
we get that
right.
question. We get that answer a lot.
I
but
bet, yeah.
I like you, so
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Name 5 uses for a stapler other than stapling. Go.
Oh, okay. Well, one thing you do if it's a mini stapler,
Yeah.
you can put it inside your shoe.
Oh yeah,
And you can use
interesting.
it to make yourself taller and more dominant, more like a dominatrix.
Very creative.
And that way you can scam more money out of your bank clients.
Well, I don't appreciate that, but that's a creative
Well,
thing.
if you don't like that answer, the next
Yeah.
one I can use it as a gun.
To stop robbers.
Yes,
also,
to stop
another
robbers.
question. Would you ever rob a bank?
Well, never this bank.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why aren't you taking notes?
Should I be taking notes?
Yes, you
I'm
should
sorry,
be
this
taking
is the Disney
notes.
Chase Bank. Yeah,
Yes,
I
of
remember
course.
that. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
This world, there is no God again,
This
everybody.
is not correct.
Don't go to school, kids. Just read.
Don't go to the UCF business school. Go to a different school. Go to a different fucking school. Don't waste your fucking money.
Don't waste your money. Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude.
All right. Okay. Let's go. Let's take a breather. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Let's make some money
Let's
with
do
one of
some
these
ads,
ads. God.
Oh, man. Name 5 fucking uses for a stapler other than stapling.
Name 5 uses for an aluminum can made for drinking without using it as an aluminum can made for drinking.
That's
A can that you can put in your shoe and you can make yourself.
It's so funny because the UCF subreddit is mostly used by like comp sci people and like engineers who are like, can I take discrete maths at the same time as I take chemistry, like advanced chemistry or like something like that? And then this guy is like, do I have to answer these fucking stupid questions? And everybody in the comments are like, business major homework.
Yeah. Nerd. Fucking nerd.
Fucking easy as shit.
Easy as shit, dude.
Other people are like trying not to kill
I have to
themselves.
make short films, dude. Jesus.
I
Calm
know,
the
right?
fuck down. Welcome to the ad break.
Hello.
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
I sure am.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the goddamn bell
Hit that gosh dang god diddly dang it fucking bullshit ass bell.
on YouTube and rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify.
Hell yeah, dog.
And we
Did
actually
get
got
one?
some reviews.
We
Yeah,
did?
we got
Ooh.
one. So I realized one of the reasons why we don't get some of the reviews
Mhm.
is because when you go on Apple's dumb website,
Mm.
they automatically only do it for your region.
Oh,
So we had one from Canada last week that I didn't see on the main site, and we
Oh,
got
shit.
another one from Canada this week.
oh, cool, Canada.
Thank you, Canadians. Canadians, continue to review us.
Thank you for loving us, Canadians.
Yeah, we'll do your national anthem once we get 5 Canadian reviews.
Which is a pretty slapping national anthem, not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Fucking- All right, hold on. I gotta find it because I have to literally like go through a third-party app that.
Too many clicks. Too many clicks to get to there.
Yeah, like it's so fuck Apple Podcast, but still rate us 5 stars on it.
Please do that. Please do that, please.
I appreciate it. Please, love of
Mhm.
God, all that's holy. Also, did you know that our podcast in Ireland is currently beating both How Did This Get Made and the H3 podcast?
No, but that's awesome.
We're in like the top 200 there, dude.
Fuck yeah, Ireland, dude. Hell yeah. I'll go to Ireland too.
Ireland.
Ireland slaps.
So this one is titled Fave Podcast, and it's by
Oh.
Paige.
Thanks, Paige.
I've never heard of a podcast where the hosts are able to solve literally every problem out there until APWSTR.
There's a lot that we don't talk about.
Yeah. This podcast is my non-religious gospel. Much love. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm happy to be the gospel.
Yeah.
And I say unto you,
Cut off your parents.
cut off your parents.
Yeah.
And Schmegeldorf. If you want to help support the podcast financially, however, there's a couple ways to do that. You can go over to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR. And
yeah.
if you buy us coffee, we'll read whatever you have to say. We got 2 this week.
Fuck
This one
yeah,
comes to us
dog.
from Maggie.
Maggie.
They bought us 3 coffees and they say, love the podcast, but really appreciate having the opportunity to stand in front of my dude and frantically try to explain the wolf story as he does his best to follow along.
That's awesome.
Also, I run a porn store, and I was listening when I didn't think anyone was here, and an old man walked out of the viewing booths and was like, "What the hell is this?" Got to explain wolf shifters and Reddit to an 80-year-old dude, so thank you very much, Lamau. Thank you for the coffees.
That's such a funny situation.
Yeah, being in a porn store and like an 80-year-old dude just comes
and
in.
Listening. Well, like imagine you're the old guy going in to look at some porn, and you walk out and there's my fucking voice reading a wolf story.
And then my voice being like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I love that.
God.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And at Lost in a Phone Booth bought us 10 coffees.
Mm-hmm.
Love you on TikTok and would love a follow back, but don't expect it.
Oh, thank you.
Do we follow back, Sarah?
I don't know.
Sarah,
I haven't looked them up yet.
Okay, once we look you up, we'll make a decision.
Yeah, we tried to look you up earlier. I'm not sure if we found the right account, though.
Yeah, but we'll double check.
We'll double check and see.
Yeah, and we might give a follow back. I've been thinking actually recently we should probably start following some of our favorite creators on there.
TBH,
on that podcast account, so we have an ability to actually make connections.
It's really hard though to like just like swallow your pride and be like, "Do you want to come on my podcast? Do you want to be on podcast? Do you want to come be a guest on my podcast, please?" It's hard to do that.
I get that. Yeah. Fucking but yeah, thank you for those coffees. Go to buymecoffee.com/APWSTR if you want us to say something.
Hell yeah, dog.
And if you want to go over to patreon.com/APWSTR, we will fucking give you exclusive content, ad-free releases,
indeed,
and sometimes early releases as well. And fucking, if you become a channel member, once we start live streaming, which I think will be soon, we've been trying for the past 4 weeks.
And every time something happens, like someone gets sick, hurricane.
I got sick, you got sick.
Our camera didn't work. Yeah, you got sick after I got sick.
Yeah, a camera didn't work. Yeah, God, fucking awful.
It's been pretty bad.
But we're trying to get it. I think starting next month, I think we'll be in a better position to do live streams.
Yeah, for sure.
Both for the podcast and for my personal live streams.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, fucking channel member, it's only like $2. You also get your name at the end of the credits.
Yeah.
Also, Patreon, if you do $5 or more, you'll also get your name at the end of the credits.
Indeed.
And
I think that's it.
I think that's everything. Oh, our Skillshare link is down in the description as well.
We always forget Skillshare.
Skillshare.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is.
Y'all know what it be.
But yeah. Is there any other way to support the podcast, Sarah?
Watch.
Consume.
That's it.
But yeah, buy me coffee and Patreon, APWSTR on both. Back to the show.
Yeah, bye.
All right, y'all know what time it is.
Hell yeah, dog.
It's time for some motherfucking listener stories.
You know it, baby.
Fucking also, quick update on listener stories. We're slowly dwindling them down.
Yeah, we are.
I think once we hit like about 50 stories left in the queue.
Maybe like 100.
Maybe 100?
Because I'm worrying that they've been gone for so long. That people haven't been able to post for so long.
Yeah, so you might want to...
And also we've been getting a lot of duplicates. We found out there's a lot of duplicates in there. So I'm worried that we're not going to have enough.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
I will say, though, if we do lose a bunch of them, I think we could probably just fill it up with more Reddit stories.
Yeah, but
I want to make sure it's still open. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so sooner or later, we should be opening it up.
Yeah.
Maybe in like...
a couple months.
Month or two, maybe.
Multiple months, yeah.
Multiple months, yeah. We're still getting through stuff from like, I think June was the latest date I saw.
Which is pretty bad, yeah. We shouldn't have let it get this bad.
Yeah.
But
our bad on that.
Yeah, that's our bad.
All right, but yeah, no. Welcome to the listener story segment.
Let's get this shit done.
Sarah,
solve some of your fucking problems,
solve some problems.
baby.
We're the only podcast that can solve problems, apparently.
Yes, we are.
Which is really upsetting because there's a lot of podcasts out there.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of podcasts.
There's some that aren't even about problems. They're about like crime.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a problem. This is from Kennedy Shear.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Hi. So I'd previously submitted a story titled Abusive Stepdad in 99, episode number 99. I went through my first year of college with significant success for the most part, and am now home for summer working away to save up money. My mom is worse in more significant ways than one. I had thought the distance of school let our relationship improve, but I was wrong. I came home for the summer, only going over for dinners and every other weekend. I've recently had to pull back from both, and it happened with a blowout text. It summed up that I'm done having to be more mature than my mom, having to protect her feelings and not being able to express boundaries without a lecture or guilt tripping. It has been about walking on eggshells since then. This came to fruition when she started to complain I didn't come for the weekend of the 4th. I was super busy with school stuff and wanting to bring her girlfriend to meet me while I was at work. I don't mind meeting her girlfriend, despite it honestly being too early in my opinion, Nor do I mind that my mom has learned more about her identity, but you do not bring your new partner as a parent to meet your child at their workplace.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Work is stressful enough. As of now, there is not much conversation or headway into her improving. On the upside, I'm just over 4 months into dating my amazing boyfriend, who spoils me, much to my protest, and is overall amazing. Thanks, you guys, for being amazing entertainment as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It sounds like your mom, usually, like, when you move away from your parents, the normal tension of, my teen is growing up and I don't want him to grow up, and I am a parent still and they're not respecting my boundaries because they want to be an adult and be independent. That usually goes away, and it's like, you get, at some point, there is tension, but at some point you come to a conclusion where you're like, I'm an adult and my parents see me as an adult.
As an adult, finally, yeah.
Yeah. They might
it takes a little bit for that, and it sucks, but...
Yeah, and a lot of people go through that, but like when you have a parent that's like emotionally immature for whatever reason.
Yeah, and like, that's
they
really...
just don't do that.
Yeah.
They never get to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Because they lack that, like, ability to process, you know?
Yeah, right? So it's like...
to, like, think about other people.
Yeah, and that sucks, and it's fucking awful.
Yeah, it's fucking trash.
Yeah.
And even the bringing their partner to you at your workplace is kind of like...
That's weird.
It's also, like, not thinking about you.
No, it isn't, no. Oh, I have a story about... I don't know if I've told you about this.
Oh.
There was one time... This wasn't at work, but it was... Okay, so I used to work at Universal, right?
Yeah.
And this was on my day off, and my dad wanted to have lunch with me.
Oh, yeah.
At, like, one of the restaurants there. I think it was the Mexican place.
Yeah.
So he said, like, oh, hey, I'm going to bring a friend with me, right? Did I tell you the story?
No,
This
that's
was
crazy.
Like, okay, so this was, like, I think before I met you, too. This is, like, I think during summer.
Yeah.
And I think... I don't remember if I was supposed to work that day or if it was, like... I was out for work. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But like, I remember like, I met him there and he has a girl with him.
Oh shit.
From like, I think his work or something. And we go and have dinner. I'm like, all right, this is a friend. I didn't know, he didn't like, he said, yeah. And he basically lied because that was his girlfriend at the time.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that was a very weird experience having that be
weird
during like in the middle of lunch. Where he drops it like, so yeah, I'm seeing her, and don't tell your mom.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a very weird moment.
Yeah, that could be a pretty bad faux pas for your parents to do to you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I totally get where you're coming from of like, that's a weird fucking thing.
It's fucking strange.
You should have a warning a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, my dad's a good guy. I want to say that for the record. This is just one screw up.
It's just like one time he fucked up. Like even good parents can fuck up,
yeah,
for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. Like,
you know,
but no, I forgot about that until now. Yeah. But yeah, no, fucking, I'm glad things are going better for you.
And don't tell your mother.
Yeah, and don't tell your mother, yeah.
Does he still work with her?
I don't know. I don't even know. I can't remember because I think he moves.
Yeah.
This is definitely like before pandemic too. And
so he might have moved jobs.
Yeah, so.
But that's still
it's
crazy.
Still weird. It's a little weird, yeah.
That's wild as shit.
Was it a work employee? I don't remember. I don't remember if it was a work employee. It might not have been. But it was someone.
Because I remember you saying that he had a girlfriend.
For a little bit,
a little bit, and it was weird to see your dad with another woman.
Yeah.
But
that was the only time I saw her too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you went over to like his place and he had dinner with his girlfriend or something.
No, that was
the time.
That was at Universal.
Wow,
it was
that's
at my
crazy.
workplace. It was at not specifically my workplace. I didn't work at that restaurant, but it was in the area I worked at.
Yeah.
Like next to the hallway. I would always have to go in to clock in.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. That was weird. But I get it being weird, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's fucking strange. Yeah. Hopefully that the extended time away from your mom, you get more clarity.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. And I don't know. Good for you that things are going well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope things continue to go well.
Sorry it took us 50-ish episodes to say that, but
yeah, for sure. But
40-ish actually. Damn, still not good. Not a good number.
Not a good number, but
solved it. Hell yeah.
Woo.
Woo. All right. I got stories.
Do we ever really solve things? I'm still thrown at this person that is like, we solve a bunch of crap.
Compared to every other podcast?
Yeah, I guess no one really tries to solve it.
All right. So in our genre,
yeah,
we're the ones that say solve it.
Well, yeah, okay, we say solved it, but do we actually solve it though?
Or is it just a joke? Is it just an inside that like they're in on the joke?
Right. That's what I'm wondering.
I think they're in on the joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
But also we do solve it, and we solve it better than every other Reddit podcast. And that's a fact.
That joke flew over my head then. Thank you for knowing that we solve everything that we come across. Yeah.
All right. So this story comes to us from Max. He, him, they, them.
Mm.
Am I the asshole because I stopped being friends with someone I was with for 3 years because I kicked a girl out of a group chat?
Sounds
Teenage
messy.
drama.
It sounds messy.
I, 16, he, him, they, them, had been friends with this girl named Ari for 3 years. We had been friends ever since, and we never got ourselves into fights. But in our group chat, we had a new girl in there. Let's call her Mia. I was talking with someone else, and I said a couple swear words in one sentence. Then Mia got off the group chat. I said to Ari why she removed herself from there. She said to me it's because her mom checks her phone to see if we swear, and if we do, she will get added off forever.
Oh.
I had no idea that we could not swear. We're 16. Anyways, I argued with her saying that we're old enough to say swear words, and I had no idea we could not. We had a big fight, and we kind of forgave each other, but ever since she acted dry to meet with me and rude. Then one day I got blocked by her, and because of my anxiety and embarrassment, I left all platforms where I could meet my old friends. I believe the story is more not extreme than others, but here's the thing. Am I the asshole? I love your podcast and keep up your work.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think it sounds like you didn't know that you weren't supposed to swear, and it's kind of on the person that tells them like, "Hey, don't swear," because my mom's fucking crazy and checks my fucking shit.
Yeah, which is awful for them. Like that's not your fault.
Yeah, that's not your fault.
Yeah, that should have probably been brought up.
At least communicated. Yeah, before you start
swearing. You're in the group chat, you should be like, "Hey, can you guys not swear? My mom's a effing crazy bee, getting away not,
Yeah.
Can you guys not swear?
Yeah.
Or to like say it and be like, I'm not comfortable with it, you know? And like everyone should be okay with that.
For it to be like that big of a deal, it sounds like this person is either being kind of melodramatic or like just doesn't like you for some other reason.
Yeah.
Or just you're growing apart like normal teenagers do. So.
I don't know. I think you're fine swearing at 16. I was swearing at like 13. Like
I was swearing like
nothing wrong
as a kid.
With. Yeah, like, I don't think there's anything wrong. Swear words are words. You just got to use them like properly. You know?
They're fucking words. They have meanings, and we're using them to describe meanings. It doesn't mean anything. Your parents being overprotective about. And it's not. This isn't the point. Yeah, this isn't. The point is that your friend ghosted you for like no reason.
This into kids swear. Everyone
like,
swear.
What the fuck? No. Yeah, the point is that your friend ghosted you for no reason. It's not your fault. You shouldn't be embarrassed about it. The only thing you did wrong isn't really something that's very wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. No, yeah, I think it's not really your fault.
No.
Yeah, I will say the blocking you is kind of an overreaction.
It's fucking weird.
Having a big fight. I don't know. I guess the only thing you could have done is be a little bit more respectful for other people, not cursing, I guess.
Well, okay, from what I understood, you swore, you didn't know you weren't supposed to swear. She left. The other person said, "Oh my God, what the fuck? You're not supposed to swear." And you said, "I didn't know I was supposed to swear." You had like probably one of those cyclical arguments that goes nowhere.
Oh yeah, true.
You kind of ended it on like a good note. But then the other person had these reservations about you for whatever reason we don't know.
Yeah.
And then blocked you. You didn't
really
really do anything wrong. There's not. Sometimes people will just have an argument with you about something because they want to.
Yeah.
And you didn't really do anything wrong. They're just mad at you for hormones, or I don't know. They just get angry, or they have some other reason that they're not telling you, but they need to tell you why they're mad at you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just a lack of communication, I feel like.
Like people deserve people are going to fuck up. Everyone's going to fuck up. That person is going to fuck up. You're going to fuck up. I'm going to fuck up. You're going to fuck up.
I don't ever fuck up.
Josh never fucks up, but everybody else will at some point. And you just have to have the grace. Like, you have to have grace for other people. And also, don't expect it, but people should have grace for you. Yeah. And when they don't give you grace, there's a little bit where you could be like, man, for real.
Yeah, like what the fuck, yeah.
Like, don't do things on purpose, but like if you legitimately fucked up, like people should be like, that's okay, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, I get that.
Don't do it again.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then don't do it again.
Yeah.
That's it.
I get you. I agree with everything you're saying.
I don't know, but there's like a little bit of like, it's kind of like, I mean, it's a strong word, but like abusive to be like, you fucked up and oh my God, I can't believe you would do that. How fucking dare you? You would do that when fucking this is what's gonna, you caused this. How fucking dare you? You did that. You fucked up and now there's no going back. You get one chance and you fucked it up and now there's no going back. It like rarely is ever the case.
Yeah.
It's just words that are meant to cause anxiety in you.
Yeah, and like have control over you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, you shouldn't have to deal with that.
Right. When somebody, you know, when you are fucking up, when somebody says like, hey, don't do this thing. And then you do it. And they go, hey, I know that was a mess up. Don't do it again. And then you do it again. And like, hey, please stop doing this, blah, blah, blah. You fuck up again. Then yeah, they're allowed to be upset.
Yeah, they'll be a little
you.
bit upset. Yeah, third strike, you're out.
Yeah.
But
they have to communicate that first though.
That's true.
Yeah.
And yeah, you didn't have a communication, so that's not really on you.
No.
So yeah, not the asshole.
Nah. Fucking solved it,
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, we solved it, Sarah. All right. It wasn't actually a joke. Now it's becoming real.
Yeah. Seriousness. All right. This is from anonymous she, her. Am I the asshole for cutting off my family after my grandma died? And me as Sarah wants to put in a thing. There's a part of this where it gets very confusing for me. Who is who? Okay. But don't worry about it. At the end, it's really going to all make sense. And it can get confusing for listeners, but at the end of the thing, I think is really where the meat of it is. Okay, that's fair. Okay. I'm sorry if this is long. It's kind of a lot, but I think it might be worth it. Maybe. So my grandma on my dad's side passed away from COVID in January 2022. Sorry for your loss. I'm sorry. She was my favorite person and was pretty much the only family member that I cared about. She was the kindest, sweetest woman ever and was loved by so many people. She was a property manager and she would pay people's rent when they couldn't. That's nice. That's good, yeah. My family had already had a crazy amount of drama before she passed away, but it got so much worse afterwards. My grandma's oldest daughter was the one sitting with her the whole time she was in the hospital. We'll call her S. While S was staying with my grandma, my other aunt, J, went to the hospital to talk to S. In front of my dying grandma, J chewed S out over Thanksgiving. J had wanted to do Thanksgiving and Christmas at her house since she didn't get along with her other sister, A. So we had always done Christmas at J's place. But this year, S wanted to host, and it ended up being this whole thing. J yelled at S in the hospital room, and when she ended up leaving, my grandma looked at S and said, she is never going to change, will she? Wow, Jesus. The day after my grandma passed, Jay maxed out one of my grandma's credit cards. Fucking crazy. Oh, no, already. What a fucking crazy bitch. Then Jay asked for my grandma's wedding ring, but my grandma's husband, D, said he should keep it, which made sense. He was her husband. Well, hold on. I'm not connecting these dots here. Hold on. Yeah. Come to find out, D gave it to my grandma's best friend, M. He also let my grandma's best friend have dibs of her stuff. So everything that our family had memories of her in was taken. Her clothes, shoes, all of her. Her daughter even got some, and she didn't even know my grandma. What? That's kind of crazy. I know, right? Yeah. Then at the service, D was talking about how M was his now. Shortly after, he drove to Ohio. Of course, she's from Ohio. To see M. We're from Tennessee. Then D bought her a brand new car. A few months later, Jay was spreading lies about S stealing money from D. What the for what? For like what reason? For funsies. Jay's fucking crazy, dude. Yeah. He had given S money to pay the people who owned the properties my grandma managed. S had not kept the money. She paid the homeowners. I have no idea why Jay felt the need to lie about that. Then the same day, D had said he was going to marry M. A few months after my grandma died. That's a little crazy. That's shit is too crazy. Yeah. I'm just so tired of my family. Every time I talk to them, I find out something else that's crazy. Like literally while typing this out, my dad texted me saying they're fighting over a goddamn mixing bowl and how D is moving everything out of the house. I always feel bad about this because I know my family is grieving someone important, but I also think I also don't have the mental capacity to deal with this nonsense all the time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I drop them or still keep in contact just at a distance? I think you should get the mixing bowl. You know? Yeah, sometimes this can be like people dealing with grief, but even then your actions have consequences.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I feel like this is beyond.
And they already were like this beforehand.
Yeah, and then afterwards
it just got worse.
It just got worse, yeah, because now you're grieving.
Yeah.
But also like over a mixing bowl.
Right. Like it's just like so much unnecessary bullshit that's happening.
Yeah, and like I don't know, if you don't want to deal with that bullshit, I'm not gonna blame you.
Because you also have to grieve.
Yeah, and like I don't know, it's taking up your time to like grieve.
Yeah, like you got to deal with all this other extraneous bullshit. You don't have the time to just like rest and grieve.
Yeah, and just wow.
You need that. You need that time. Just like they probably should be going to therapy to deal with.
Yes, yeah. A lot of people in the story need to get therapy right now, but like,
and very often this is what happens when people who, I don't know, they're just not very emotionally connected to themselves. They grieve someone, but then they just kind of like, I don't know, they go through a lot of crap and they end up going through these like really terrible situations. But then it's like, oh shit, this person, they're just not dealing with it as well as, you know, they could be if they just went to therapy and sought professional help.
Yeah.
But also therapy is not accessible. So it's hard to tell.
But
I would just be like, you guys are being crazy. I'm not going to deal with this.
Yeah.
And
here's what you do instead of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
You get Nathan,
I saw you laughing over there.
You get Nathan Fielder.
Yeah.
And get everyone in the story involved. And they should have before the grandma died.
I don't want that fucking gaslighter in here. I don't want that motherfucking emotional manipulated master, the devil incarnate, to show up.
We're going to, because it reminded me of that. Do you remember?
Orchestrate my ninth circle of hell. I'm not doing that shit.
Don't you remember that one story where it was the grandma? Like it was the
the grandma died, and then one of the brother,
the will,
and then this guy knew this other guy. He like orchestrated this guy to know his guy's grandpa, and basically recreated the entire thing.
Yeah.
So that he could see the error of his ways, and then that guy fucking disappeared. We don't even know if he's alive anymore.
That should happen here now.
Because Nathan Fielder just re-traumatized that man.
And made one of the greatest moments in TV
it was
history.
One of the best episodes of TV, for sure. But come on, man. You don't play around with shit like this. You're not a therapist. A therapist isn't going to hire an actor to do a fake treasure hunt.
And get a mixing bowl. I'm sorry, listener. I don't blame you, but like,
no, don't. Just like chill out, man.
This is just crazy. This is just a crazy fucking scenario.
It's time for some boundaries, you know. Like somebody calls and says, "Dad's doing a mixing bowl thing with the fucking whatever." And just be like, "Hey, listen, I don't need to hear about this. Can we talk about something else?" And then if they continue about it, just be like, "Hey, listen, I'm going to hang up the phone."
Yeah.
But you can call me about anything else, but I just don't want to do this.
I don't want to talk about this. I want to move on from this.
Don't want to talk to them at all about anything? Don't talk to them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your choice, you know? Definitely, for sure. Go ahead.
I don't know, because you need time to grieve, you know?
You need to protect your peace, yeah.
Yeah, so.
If your family... One of the best things about this that it was... told to me was when I was a music major, and it was we were talking about the idea of auditioning, and like dealing with nerves, and it was basically our fucking orchestra teacher, who was this wacky guy from fucking Michigan, and he was just like, you do whatever you need to on the morning of your audition to like take care of yourself to make sure that you're mentally okay.
Yeah,
like if your sister is being fucking weird, tell her to get out. If your sister is vibing you, like get out, like tell her to get out of here. I got a serious audition, whatever. And it's like, yeah, sometimes you just have family that are just like showing up to fuck with you.
Yeah, and they're being dicks about it. Yeah, so yeah, you don't want that shit.
Necessarily mean that they're bad people. It's just like, you know, you don't have the space to deal with it right now.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't know, maybe they are bad people. I have no idea. They're your family.
They're your family,
so, you know, I don't want to tell you, hang out with your family when they're like maxing out your grandma's credit cards. And that's just something that they just do all the time. That's pretty shitty. I wouldn't judge you if you fucking cut that person out. That's pretty weird.
Yeah. God.
Or your granddad getting with your dead grandmother's sister months afterwards. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be part of this family.
But it seems like S is okay.
That's true. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. Solved it.
Solved it, though. We did solve it. All right. I don't know if we did this story already, but I'm going to read it anyway.
Okay. Fuck it.
You can let me know.
Double advice.
No, you can let me know if we did, and I'll just go into the form and find another one.
Okay.
Yeah. This next story comes to us from Anonymous. They, them.
Oh, shit.
Am I the asshole for cutting off my dad's side of the family?
I don't know.
Back in 2020, my dad passed away from a heart attack. This was when COVID rules were in full effect and there had to be guest limits due to social distancing. We were only allowed 25 people, leaving one of my cousins out of the state of the funeral. This wasn't a huge deal because she had been struggling with some mental issues and was seeking treatment, so we assumed this would be in her best interest anyway. Her father, my uncle, entered the funeral by stating he was surprised there was a coffin big enough for my dad.
Wow. That's shitty.
That's really shitty.
Fatphobic at the funeral? Damn,
the
dog.
fucker's dead. Calm down. Jesus.
Yeah, shit. You're not paying for his fucking taxes anymore. You know what I mean? His medical bills.
Yeah.
You don't have a reason to be mad, ever.
Yeah. During the funeral, my uncle, my dad's brothers, decided to FaceTime her into my father's funeral, where she proceeded to ask to see my dead father in his coffin multiple times. I know she is struggling mentally, and maybe that was the only way to process he was gone, but I couldn't believe she asked to see him. My uncle and aunt then tried to get me to talk to her on FaceTime while we were in the middle of the service, which I also felt was rude, but I didn't want to ignore my cousin because of the fact that she has struggled so much. At the end of the service, we played a video montage of my father in which my cousin, on FaceTime still, tailored each of her facial reactions on screen to the pictures being shown, as if she thought everyone was watching her on FaceTime watching the video instead of actually looking at pictures of my father. I thought this would be the end of the insanity, but my dad's brother then got a tattoo for my father before we could get one with only my dad's death date, which seems super odd to me. After all of this, I can't bring myself to speak to that part of the family. Am I the asshole for cutting them out after this?
They're just weird.
They're pretty fucking weird, yeah.
That's just weird.
That's some weird behavior. I think this is another scenario of...
You decide.
You decide, yeah.
Because, like, if they're assholes anyway, and this was, like, the straw on the camel's back, like, I just think they're grieving weird.
They're probably... Yeah, but, like... that's really weird.
It just sounds more like this is their, like, weird personality to me.
Yeah.
Less that they're just, like, making fun of this fucking... I mean, I don't know. The
I'm surprised
too big for this coffin.
Yeah.
It's possible that
weird.
you just don't like them.
Yeah, you don't. I don't think you necessarily have to like cut them off, but like
you just might just be like, I don't really feel like talking to you.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's okay.
I think that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's very much weird.
It's just weird.
Yeah, it's just weird.
If I had people at my dad's funeral that did that shit, I would be like, you're fucking weird.
Yeah,
you're a fucking weirdo. If they just like came up to me and were trying to do this shit, I would just be like, all right, I just don't have time for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to deal with this shit right now.
It's okay, whatever. But then later, if they were nicer, I might be like, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It just depends on who they were beforehand. Because if they already had crossed boundaries with me at some point, and then they showed up at my dad's funeral and kind of acted disrespectful, I would be like,
get the fuck out of here.
You suck.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk to you ever again after this.
Yeah. But if they're just like, you know, if they're just being fucking strange at a funeral, that's how normally funerals go.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Still though, God, just really weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. With your cousin too, I feel like
I don't know.
They just need help, I guess. Like something. I don't know.
I don't know what's up with them.
I know they're struggling mentally, but I don't know.
I can't tell.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Again, legal disclaimer, not therapist, not financial advisor, not anything.
Yeah, I would definitely go to a professional about this and see if maybe they're like, oh yeah, that's what this is, you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't have the fucking
knowledge.
Ability, to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Just a bunch of weird.
Yeah, I'm safe with saying I think that's just fucking strange.
I think it's just weird. I don't think you're necessarily an asshole, nah.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think anybody would be weirded out by that.
Yeah. I'm weirded out by it.
I am.
Weirded it? No, solved it. I tainted the solved it. I'm sorry, I solved it.
Hell yeah, dog. I feel like there's always a person that's like, I need to see it one more time. And I'm like, you're like the second cousin.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really that. But then you can't tell them how to grieve, you know?
Yeah, so
But I get the weirdness where it's like, okay, I feel like you're kind of playing this up a little bit.
A little bit.
But, you know, you can't tell them that. Then you would be an asshole.
You'd be an asshole if you were like, fucking stop it.
Fucking stop being sad. My dad.
Dab.
No. From Lindsay, she, her.
Cool.
Am I the asshole for disowning my mom? I am a 29-year-old female. My mom is 64, and I had finally lost my patience with her, and honestly, most of my family, and decided to cut ties with them. Ever since I was a child, the first memories I have of her are her smoking and reading a book and ignoring myself and my siblings. I remember tugging on her shirt and trying to ask her something, and her constantly kicking me off. She always used to tell me she wished I was like my older sister, wearing makeup and smiling more, which made me not want to do those things even more. I remember telling me I had always been a fat kid and no one was going to like me because of it. Same. And then when I graduated high school and had been living on my own, I decided to move to my then boyfriend to Fargo, Nebraska from Washington State. Sorry, they wrote Fargo, ND, and my brain goes Nebraska, but it's Fargo, North Dakota, from Washington State, and make a new start. At this point, my older brother had passed away, and my mom wasn't doing very good. Understandably so. Sorry for your brother passing away.
I'm very sorry.
And sorry we were joking about it before I read that.
Jeez, you
sorry.
Want to start from the
No, we all fell apart when he had died and didn't know how to cope with it. I get that. She ended up having a stroke and had to be in the hospital for a while. I remember making a trip back to see her, and she had lost the use of her legs, her left arm, and had to have brain surgery. Because of all the health problems she had, I decided to try harder to stay connected with her and let her know that I was here for her. At that point, my dad and her had divorced, but he drove me to the hospital to see her. And she had told me I was just like my father, a piece of shit who ruined her life, and she hated me. Sounds like you want to die alone.
Yeah.
When you say shit like that, it sounds to
like
me
you don't want anyone to remember you when you die.
That you want to die alone.
Yeah.
That I was the reason she had her stroke.
What the fuck? Yeah, you should you never talk to her again.
You should actually cut her off and tell this bitch to burn in hell.
Yeah.
That I was the reason she had her stroke. And for a while, I blamed myself for it all. I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have done that. But I get it. You know, I'll tell you later. I let her call me and talk to me, vent. She had told me she had met someone online and was going to get married again. Obviously a scam. She was sending this person money and forcing him on me and my brother and sister. So at one point I had told her what I thought, that he was a scammer and she didn't need to be sending him money, which her response was to tell me, can't I be happy too? Your dad got remarried, why can't I? And I just had left it at that. Then I had gotten pregnant with my fiance in 2019 and moved to North Carolina to be with his family, and we had our son Link. When he was about 1 year old, my mom had messaged me asking to see pictures of him. I sent a whole bunch, super proud of what a good and happy kid he was. Showed her pictures of our house and all this stuff, showed her videos of him walking and talking for the first time, and she had replied with, clean up your house, it's a fucking pigsty, and you were making your son live in that?
Wow.
When literally all that was messy was his toys on the floor because, you know, toddlers make messes.
As a kid, yeah.
And I told her that. She told me, you're abusing your son just like you did with me. You're a terrible mom. Sounds like you're gonna die alone.
You're gonna die alone, yeah. Projection much? Jesus. These are your actions have consequences.
And that was it. I lost it. I told her that her bringing the generational trauma to my son was unacceptable, fucking queen shit, and it wasn't going to happen anymore. That if she was going to keep going like this, I was done. I blocked her, but I got a message from my mom's family saying that I was a terrible person for putting my disabled mom through this, that I deserved to go to hell, and that she hadn't done anything wrong, of course. Found out later they messaged me because she posted on social media that I had verbally abused her for years, and she was done trying to love me and be a part of my life. Kind of flipped the story on me, I guess. So I stopped talking to her side of the family as well. It's been a year now, my son is 2, and it's kind of sad he won't ever know my family, but I know his dad's family loves him very much, and I know that he will grow up happy and loved. Am I the asshole for cutting ties? No, your mom is a miserable, pathetic piece of shit.
Yeah, like the devil, basically, and like manipulating everyone around her to hate you, and like just doing anything she can to like knock you down, and not celebrate any of your accomplishments.
I try not to use the word narcissist all the time, but like to people like that, and it's said a lot in like narcissist psychology discourse shit. It's that setting boundaries with them, they feel like is abuse.
Yeah.
And it's not. You're setting a boundary. And then she turns around and calls it verbal abuse because she wants you to feel like shit about yourself so that you're just always there as a supply for her to just talk shit and be miserable because she's a miserable person. It doesn't matter that she's disabled or not. She would still be miserable if she wasn't. You know what I mean? Just because that's who she is on the inside.
Yeah.
And people saying that she did nothing wrong don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
They don't know shit.
Yeah. And this is when like people are like, don't cut out your parents. Don't do it. You don't know what you're talking about either. And the reason I chose this story was also that the holidays are coming up. Don't fucking ask people about their family.
Yeah.
Don't do that because people are going to be like, I don't talk to my mom because she's a fucking terrible piece of shit. And I know there are people out there, like I'm worried that I'm going to get asked that in Christmas and Thanksgiving. And then I feel like every time I'm like, I don't talk to my mom, they'd be like, I don't know why. I know that the people that I have Christmas and Thanksgiving with don't really judge me that much, but I just feel it's not fun to explain your family trauma to people that are like, I love my family.
Yeah.
It's the holidays and I'm having a fun time with my family or, whatever. It's like, you have that. I don't. I shouldn't be forced to like third degree fucking sit here and have to tell the whole truth, all the truth, nothing but the truth, No.
I remember when Sarah told us all for the 5th time in a row this Christmas why she doesn't talk to her family.
Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Some people are going through some real fucking tough shit. Your mom either has a disorder, a mental illness, but is also just a huge fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with the fucking abuse that she gives you and her ruining your reputation. That no, like, mother that gives unconditional love to her children would do
this. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah,
you deserve so much more than that, and you don't have it, and it's just fucking bullshit that you have to deal with it. And I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry.
And
yeah.
I don't know. I hope that you and your son and your husband and his family can have a good holiday.
Yeah. Because Jesus,
and you never have to deal with this shit again.
Yeah. Fucking
I don't know, that story really moved me because it very much felt like my mom, I'm not sure if she ever even really said specifically, but she definitely made me feel like being fatter made it that I wouldn't be able to find someone who loved me, or that even that love was just impossible, an impossible thing that only good people got, and we weren't good people really. And I don't know, that shit fucking sucks to live that for years.
Yeah.
To think that, and then also to come out the other side, it's a shocking thing to like have someone who loves you, and it really fucks you up for a long period of time. And it's not fun, and it's unneeded trauma. You didn't need to have that.
No, of course not. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
And there's so much shit that people would be like, oh, emotional abuse isn't real abuse. Only physical abuse is the real abuse. Kids are just snowflakes these days. You got to deal with that. You got to deal with people being weird about family around the holidays. You got to deal with people saying like, oh, everybody's cutting off their parents, blah, blah, blah. You have to deal with that all the time. And it's fucking taxing.
Yeah.
And that's just extra shit on top of
the abuse you went through.
Your mom not being able to say, oh, your son is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Your son looks so happy. I'm so proud of you.
God, man.
People don't have that experience. So I don't know. I want to take some time to say that because it's like...
No, I get you.
Yeah.
Solved it, though.
Fucking solved it, bitch. Oh, yeah. Dab. Dab on that shit.
Dab on that fucking old hag.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was just like, that bitch is pathetic.
Yeah, that's
Think
true.
about that. She's just gonna die alone because she's fucking... It's really telling that she went through this stroke and then her husband divorced her.
Yeah, shit.
Either like somebody's an asshole here. Either he's an asshole or she's fucking terrible.
God. This next story comes to us from B. She, her. Just the letter B. There's no E's.
Okay.
B, parentheses, no E's.
Okay.
Am I the asshole?
I don't know.
I don't know how interesting the story is, but this memory came to me a few weeks ago, and I feel like I need to write it down. I'm currently 24 years old, but this happened on my 17th birthday.
Okay.
I was a Valentine's baby who pretty much went to the movies every year with her parents.
Oh.
My dad died right before I turned 16, and I hadn't been to the movies since it happened.
I'm sorry.
So, for my birthday, Mom proposes we go on a girls' trip with only her friend to the next big town over and see a movie and do some shopping and then go to a restaurant called Space Aliens, parentheses, my favorite.
Oh, cool.
I tentatively agree, even though it still feels wrong celebrating without my dad. We drove almost 2 hours to the next town on my actual day of my birthday. I was so excited and looking forward to it. I believe I was told we were going to see some Marvel movie that was released a few months earlier. My mom bought the tickets, we got snacks, and headed to our theater. As we head there, we passed the theater I assumed we were going to. I'm confused, but maybe she surprised me with a different movie. Surprised I was. She had brought me, her 17-year-old minor daughter, who had recently told her I was pretty sure I preferred woman, to 50 Shades with her adult friend. I was so embarrassed and I started having a panic attack and crying. They teased me, and when I didn't stop, got mad at me but refused to leave. I ended up going and sitting on the floor of the movie theater bathroom crying until the movie was over. I think we even went to a different place to eat. I hate birthdays now. Am I the asshole since I bring it up all the time and hold it against my mother?
No, that's pretty cruel.
That's pretty fucking cruel.
A year after your dad dying, and you already have a preference of, I don't want to celebrate without my dad being here.
Yeah.
She doesn't acknowledge that. Then you go, you've already said that you prefer women. She takes you to a movie that's like basically soft porn for a heterosexual relationship. That's also pretty shitty, but because she wants to see it with her friend, which that like so is a tell like why her friend is there.
Yeah.
They wanted to go see this in a different town, so nobody sees them go see it.
Yeah.
And she's just like using her daughter's birthday as an excuse.
And then being like, hey, this is going to be you in a few years. You're gonna be a billionaire.
Right, because like even if it's not a homophobic, like, well, she says she likes girls, but not, I bet she doesn't. She's just doing it for attention or like something like that. Even if she's not, you said I like girls, and then she was just like, okay, and then she forgot.
Yeah, and
it's like, oh yeah, she probably would love to see this movie.
Yeah.
Or she just thinks you're like not a person.
Literally, yeah.
You could take her to any movie and you'll like the movie.
Yeah. Literally, like, I want to go see a Marvel movie. How about some porn?
You want to watch porn actually
porn
instead?
Again? Yeah.
With me or mom?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's fucking weird. And
It's
then
very
takes
weird.
you to a different restaurant.
Yeah, it's just a nice icing on the shit cake. Like, that was like one of the main things that you were excited for. Like, and you know for sure, like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to this restaurant I like, you know?
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're not the asshole. Yeah, tease them. Fuck them.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I hope that at some point you can get to celebrate birthdays again, because you should have a day to yourself, you know?
It's a birthday is an excuse to do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
As long as it's legal. Don't murder.
Yeah.
It's not like your personal purge day. Yeah.
But like, I mean, the good news is that now as an adult, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as it's legal and it's not murder.
And I mean, you could smoke weed.
Hell yeah.
Who cares? I don't care if you do drugs.
I don't know. You should take this as an opportunity, I guess, to like make it your own now. Once you get comfortable with it, of course.
Make some new memories where it'll bring you happiness.
Yeah, but it'll take time, because I know that's already bad. And then having your dad die close to your birthday, like I definitely understand.
Absolutely, for sure.
But I don't know. You're not the asshole.
You could also like do something that memorializes your dad on that day. You know, like my dad took me to get ice cream a lot. So sometimes on like anniversaries of like his death or his birthday or Father's Day, I'll go out and get myself ice cream.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you know, it's a nice thing. Yeah, it feels like I'm still connected to him, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have to
a piece of him within you, you know?
Right. Like you don't have to like forget ever, you know?
No more ice cream, Sarah.
People are like that though. Some people will be like, fucking, my dad died, and then 6 months later I had friends that were just like, you're still on that? And I'm like, you fucking wait.
You wait.
You wait until you go through this in like 30 years, and then you're going to make it everybody else's problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're just going to be smoking a cigarette like,
oh, yeah, I've been through this shit.
Fucking, Fucking this ain't my first
God.
rodeo.
God. Okay. This is from Talana, they, them.
Cool.
Am I the asshole for hating my kid's father because of what he did to me and still not being over it after 6 years? This one's pretty rough. Trigger warning, sexual assault. There wasn't a trigger warning on this one, but I'm putting it on there.
Okay. All right.
I, 24 female, and him, 24 male, were in high school at the time. I had thought that we loved each other and thought we were doing well. He came over to my house a few times and we would talk and play games. One time he asked for sex and I said no because I was trying to wait. He didn't like that and kept asking a lot and became annoying to the point that he would start to make fun of me. He pushed me to the point that I gave him sex only so he would stop asking, but during the process I realized I hated it and wanted him to stop. He refused and said he had to finish first, then he would let me go. After that, that's rape.
That is rape. Yeah, that's literally rape.
After that, I felt different about him and didn't know what to do. My parents kicked me out for having sex, even though I wanted to stop and never told them until years later. I ended up moving in with my boyfriend at the time, and that's where things went downhill. He expected sex from me, and when I didn't give it, he would force me to, or he would make me give him head. This continued for a while until I ended up getting pregnant at 18. He told me I had to carry the child as a reminder of my failure to not do what he said. Let's just sit with that for a second.
Jesus.
Some pretty fucking hardcore shit.
Yeah. Christ. Jesus.
During this process of me being pregnant, he cheated on me multiple times and said, and I quote, "I do it because it's a fetish and it makes me feel good." After my child was born, he started to get physical with me. He would beat me and grab me by my hair or burn me. I tried to stay quiet about it to keep the abuse from getting worse. I got out of that situation, thank God, with my child, but some of my friends or family say that I should be over what he did to me and that it was years ago, so it doesn't matter. This is why I chose this story.
What the fuck?
They make me feel like my trauma isn't valid and that my pain isn't valid either. They keep telling me I need to stop hating him and forgive him, but I don't know if I ever can after everything he put me through for 2.5 years. Am I the asshole? This is fucking why. Like, all that shit laid out, and your friends can still be like, get over it.
That's ridiculous, yeah.
And that's why I chose the story, because like right at the end, I'm like, usually we don't go for the very like graphic sexual assault.
Yeah.
Because it's not, I don't want to re-trigger anyone. And I'm just reading it is like, it's crazy.
It's rough, yeah.
But that shit is like, this is such a perfect example of like the worst things in the fucking world can happen to you. And the people around you can be like, get over it, because they don't want to deal.
They just don't want to, yeah.
They would rather not take care of you and let you suffer emotionally
than have to acknowledge something bad.
Yeah.
And then feel affected by it.
And that's fucking crazy. Like, you know, you say the story.
It's unempathetic.
As it, you know, because it happened, and it's very like plainly you're writing it out.
Yeah.
And anybody can listen to that and be like, that's fucking crazy. But it happens all the fucking time. It happens all the time about people saying like, yeah, this person, I got into an argument with them or blah, 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 or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody says like, oh, you should just get over it. Don't say that. That's fucking stupid. Don't ever say that about anything. People are upset for reasons. People are telling you their feelings and being vulnerable about situations in their life for reasons. To tell them just to get over it, you don't care about them, is what you're saying to them.
Yeah. That's the worst thing you could be as a quote unquote friend, is just someone that won't help.
Because like maybe this friend doesn't know the extent of all the abuse and the rape that happened to this person, but also like they shouldn't need to know that.
Yeah.
They shouldn't know all the extended details. They don't need to know that. You should just say, I was abused, I was raped.
And they should
fucking be like, okay, yeah, I get it. You don't fucking...
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to that person ever again.
And this fucking weird, like, you have to forgive everyone, blah, blah, blah. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for yourself.
Yeah.
So you're not constantly thinking about it, you know, in a way. And honestly, that's your personal choice.
Yeah.
There's no reason that anybody should ever say, you have to forgive this person for blah, 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 and judge you about it. It's just stupid. It's not something that needs to happen, especially with fucking everything that happened to you. It's some of the worst shit I've ever read.
Yeah, Jesus.
And I'm sorry, it should have never fucking happened to you.
I'm sorry too, man. I'm just speechless.
I know. And I think that's also like, we don't read these stories very often because, you know, we're not really equipped to deal with these kinds of stories.
Oh no, yeah, no, this is.
Yeah, we're not fucking, you know. But it's just like, it just hit me on a personal note because I was like, I can't skip over this story. This is something that's like so fucking outrageous and terrible that people in your life are telling you to forgive this fucking monster of a person.
Like, Jesus. Fuck, man. Yeah, not the asshole.
No. And honestly,
not in a million
fucking,
years, yeah.
I don't give a crap if you hate someone for as long as you do.
Yeah.
And it should be nobody else's fucking business. That's your decision.
Yeah.
People should respect that.
Exactly.
And I would hate this fucker too.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck
I
this
do
guy.
already. I don't even know who this guy
sucks.
is. The guy sucks. And I'm going to beat him up.
Yeah. Solved it.
Solved it.
We did solve it.
We
Legally,
did
we
solve
solved it.
Legally?
Yeah. Court of law says we solved it.
Yeah. But I'm sorry for the trigger warning for people, but I feel like I can't just like be like, nope, too dark.
Yeah. Sarah is more of a trooper than I am.
It's just, you know.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Our final story of the night.
Okay.
Comes to us from
this one's a really goofy one. It's not awesome.
The final story of the night comes to us from Eva/Evan. Any pronouns.
Okay.
I'm going to use they, them for now.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for calling my mom disrespectful?
Probably not.
A few months ago, I found out that my mom is homophobic and, most of all, transphobic. She constantly dead names my friends and family and insists on me outing people who aren't ready for that yet or would rather come out themselves. I constantly tell her how rude that is and disrespectful, but she keeps pushing that aside what I'm saying just to get her point across that doesn't even make sense. She's tried comparing me, quote, forcing her to, quote, believe in the non-binary community to if she were to force me to be Muslim and me not want to be.
It's not comparable.
That's not comparable at all. Non-binary isn't something to believe in, it's something to accept.
Yeah.
It's not some kind of religion, yeah. She also hates how I'm always giving her, quote, a look when she uses dead names instead of the name they go by. This one's a little goofy. Never mind. This
one's funny.
Then she tells me how she's older, not from my generation, so she doesn't understand this kind of stuff. But when I try to explain it to her in the calmest way possible, she doesn't listen. Calls me disrespectful for, quote, telling her what to do / quote, believe in. End of story. That's it. That's the end.
So funny.
Not the asshole. What the fuck?
Your mom is queer.
You gotta, yeah.
90% of the time, that's what it is, man.
Yeah. Mom just, God. No, yeah, fuck your, what a weird.
If your mom was born like fucking 10 years ago, she would be so fucking queer. That's what I always think when it's like, I just don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't understand it at all.
I don't understand it. I'm like literally telling you what it is. And then they're just like, I don't know.
I don't believe in it. Oh.
I'm not it's like, oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Reverse the hats or else it's actually what we believe in.
Okay, fine.
I ain't gonna believe in no trans.
I don't get it. It's like being a Muslim, right?
Why are you misspelling trains?
I don't believe in public transportation.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean non-binary? So it's not computers?
You gotta have the ones and zeros. That's how it makes the pictures.
Yeah, on my make the pictures. How can you not believe
on my
in it?
Linux?
It's on my blender.
She uses blender analytics. She's so advanced.
I added depth to the character. Yeah. But no, yeah, not the fucking, what a weirdo.
So funny.
Giving her a look.
She makes her own fucking... She codes her own everything.
Yeah.
She makes 3D models. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, you're not the
Holy
asshole.
shit, you're not the asshole.
You're fucking based.
You're just telling her like it is. But it's that thing again. I think we have this big theme a lot of times where somebody says like, am I an asshole for telling somebody that they're shitty?
Yeah.
And then here's all the reasons that they're shitty. And it's like, no, they're fucking shitty. Yeah.
So fucking, you're cool. Don't worry.
And it can range from anything. It can range from like, I just don't like them very much to this person is literally a demon from hell.
Yeah. So fucking.
And it's like, yeah, you're always valid, dude.
Yeah.
It's 90% of this podcast is us validating your feelings.
Yeah.
But that's why I believe in it so much. It's because like validating the person that says like, these people were fucking weird at my dad's funeral.
Yeah.
Is important as much as validating a rape victim. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean. Yeah.
It's like both of them. Yeah. Because if you don't validate the person that says, oh, somebody was shitty at my dad's funeral, they continue in their life thinking that their feelings are not that important. And it gets to something serious like rape.
And then they don't think their feelings are valid. Right. Yeah. So I get that.
So that's why it's always fucking important for everyone.
Yeah.
And if you get in the habit of not validating somebody says like, oh yeah, my fucking rapist. And you're like, oh, you're just blah, blah, blah. You really hurt someone. And it's just not okay.
No, yeah, no.
But if it's something that easy, it's like, damn, dude, I'm sorry. That's all you have to say.
Shit, man.
I don't know. I feel like we get really like caught up in like, what's the truth? I gotta like figure out what the truth is. I have to know what the truth is in this like interpersonal communication when a human being is trying to tell you that they're sad or they're frustrated or they're angry.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's okay to just tell them it's okay to be angry.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
You don't have to be like, but did he actually? Did he really?
Yeah, I don't think you should do that. No, I think that's pretty bad, actually.
That's pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And a waste of everybody's time.
Yeah.
And hurtful in some situations.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Hell yeah, dog.
And that's the show.
That's it.
Sarah, what do you want to plug?
So yeah, you can follow me.
Sarah, what do you want to plug? Let me do it. Let me do a clean fucking take.
No, I want it to be in there.
All right. Okay. All right. Sarah, what do you want to plug? What do you want to fucking plug?
Okay. Listen, I like fucking zigging on and zagging on people. You know what I mean? I like doing a little zig and zag.
You mean like your fucking audio?
Yeah, I like making it ziggy and zaggy. I think that's fun. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter.
Sarah, what do you want to plug?
You can follow me on Twitter at That's So Hearin, ThatSoHeeron. I'm also on Tumblr now at That's So Hearin, and also Instagram and TikTok.
Nice.
I don't ever post on Instagram or TikTok, but you can still follow me there.
Same. I feel that. Yeah. I'm Joshua Chinland on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, a guided community C on Twitch. I don't post on any of those. You can still prime sub on Twitch. Shout out to the one person that did. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, dog.
I'll start streaming like in the next month. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about literally getting a camera just for the.
Really?
Yeah, I want to take this seriously.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I think that's dope.
Yeah, but fucking yeah. So
Black
fucking
Friday.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. But yeah, no fucking a podcast will save this relationship. But do I have any other plugs? Wait. APWSTR on TikTok, APWSTR Productions on YouTube. Podcast will save this on Instagram and Facebook. A podcast will save this relationship on all the platforms. Give us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple. On YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit the goddamn bell. TikTok, like, share, comment.
Sub to us on Patreon.
Sub to us on Patreon at patreon.com/APWSTR. Buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR. We appreciate you. Appreciate the support.
We do.
We're going to see you all in the next one.
You're valid.
You're
Love
valid.
you, babies.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. It was a little bit of a serious one today.
That was pretty serious, yeah.
I don't know. I think it's important.
I think it's good to be serious sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's not important to be serious at the outro.
I know. We got to do something goofy now.
Gotta do something goofy. How do we raise
everyone's spirits
after that the
I like what you're doing with that glass.
Yeah.
But it's a visual gag,
The
so
visual,
it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work for the fucking anchor. God damn it.
I can't wait. The problem with being serious is like, then there's going to be an Anchor ad in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem.
Hey, guys, if you want to make your own podcast, go on Anchor. Do you think they'll kick us off if we make that joke?
That's my goal.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna put automated ads into it now. They're gonna stop this podcast from making any money.
That's my goal. Yeah,
that's your goal now.
Yeah.
Do you not want to make money from the podcast?
No, I want this to be an independent organization for as long as possible. I want this to be fucking pirate radio. We don't make any profit.
We have two very different goals then. If that's
I want to take down capitalism.
I want to sell out so hard.
All right, then.
After your 100th chair, Sarah, of stacking, you come crawling back to me.
After the fucking 80th fucking Florida man who doesn't give you the fucking time of day and doesn't have his fucking account number. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Drop the mic.
We all have hard jobs. All right. Some of us have principles.